Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Happy Sunday. What's happening, Breaker? Good to see you. Good morning. Mikoto on YouTube, what's going on? And Sancho, what is happening? How you guys doing? I see we have a new event. I haven't even looked at it yet. But I wonder if this is something I can even engage in. It's called Syndicate Contract Events. I don't know if it's paid only. I don't know, because like, okay, so to join, you need to have this currency, Syndicate Seal. I would assume this is paid only, which I'm totally fine with, because I don't really care about these. Yeah, it's all paying the same. Some extra Syndicate XP and Premium Dust. Oh no, this one pays something else. You need to buy things to unlock, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, it's what I thought. Hey, you know what? It's good. It means that we have free time. We can touch grass. We can do other awesome things. I don't have that event. Mikoto, maybe you're low level. Honestly, you're not missing much because it's it seems to be paid only. It seems to be paid only. So let's just shoot it and get rid of it. I don't need to see this in front of me. What does this one pay? Yeah. Yeah, good evening, Erwin. How you doing? All right. So, I'm just going to wrap up something here. And I think I told you guys that I can technically skip these events. But it's so easy for me to complete. I sent 2 ships and I completed it in 3 minutes. Habits, extra credits. I'm still going to do it. Because it's so effortless. Yeah, so, yeah, enjoy your lack of events, honestly. I mean, we don't know when's the next time they're gonna drop heavy grind on us, so when you have something light, rejoice. Rejoice. I don't do ticketed events, I told you. I'm saving all of my tickets for potentially G7 when they go up in value. Scotty's Engineering, that's... Oh, yeah. We have mining and we have Solomon Hunt. That's awesome. Yeah, I welcome these. Extra crystal, I'll take it. I just spent some XP for a ship and done.
Hello there.
Hello there, Suzerne. What's up, Suzerne? The free man. So wait, you mean here? Sancho, you spent some here? No, I mean, here. Okay. But wait, you gotta pay for this. Oh, main pass. Sorry, I'm... Oh, domination, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can do that. Usually what I do is I actually go for a favor, or... Actually, this solo arm, this research is about to complete in 54 minutes. So, in 54 minutes, I'm probably gonna auto-complete it because it's one of those, new nodes that grant you, like, 300,000 power. And in research, that's with the formula, that's actually gonna auto-complete the event. Hey, Zephyr! Hi, Broken Wolf. Hi. Hi. Give me a second. I didn't see that one coming. Heard lots of loud promises were made again. I think maybe you watched what I said yesterday. We don't need to rehash it, but I needed to say what I had to say. Angel Grinder, what's going on? I needed to say what I had to say because I explained. I don't want to get into it again. I want it to be a positive day. And yesterday, in general, I don't just complain about the problem and just leave it in the negative. I usually move to the positive of what we can do to make it better. I already said that. Barkman! Thank you for the fart, you stinker. Yeah, and Erwin thinks I'm wrong. It's fine. I think time will tell us where things land. I said what I had to say. I said what this puzzle piece is. And we will see. And Erwin, you'll see that I'm going to be right. You'll see that I'm going to be right on this one. Honestly, I want to be wrong. I absolutely want to be proven wrong on this one. I do. But I know I'm right. Went to my dojo for a kids party on Friday night. So, Bargman, I heard you reconstructed your dojo. Why did you do that? Things were so nice when it wasn't around. Yeah, it wasn't, yeah. Sancho, I guess that another pack for $99? If you want to buy it. You know, you don't have to buy it. Just because they place a pack, it doesn't mean that you need to buy it. You're looking at the living proof that you don't need to buy anything. You don't need to. And you can enjoy yourself. 4 times $30? Hey, Con. Con, what's going on? Wasn't here yesterday. Don't tell me I need to rewatch the whole thing. No, you don't need to rewatch the whole thing. You don't. Honestly, since you don't play the game, if you just have some free time, if you're doing something and you want it in the background, go ahead and do it. I was wearing a different hat for the first time. I was wearing a Azeroth. Azeroth, thank you for the follow. Man, it reminded me of World of Warcraft, just with a Z instead of an S. Welcome in, Azeroth. And thanks for the follow again. Oh yeah, I was wearing a cowboy hat for the first time. I made more money off the insurance claim that it cost to rebuild. Look at this guy. You see this guy? You see this guy? Yeah. Mikoto, he was removing the FOMO from his dojo. That's a step backwards. Okay, so Barkman, tell me, after it's renovated, what do we have there? What amenities do we have? Step 1, James Bond burns down my dojo. Step 2, collect underpants. Step 3, what? Step 4, profit. You getting bored yet, JB? No ops to chase? No, not necessarily. There is a cube to chase. There are researches to chase. There's G7 to prep for. Oh, trust me. There's stuff to do. There's stuff to do. Erwin, I'm a spender, but I won't buy a pack for additional grind. Fair enough. And honestly, the rewards here don't really... They're not exclusive. It's just a little bit extra. I'm telling you, we're going to max this again, and we're going to sit there and camp at 65 Syndicate level, just like we did at 55. They will probably introduce more loops that yield more Syndicate XP. It's going to happen. And then, no reason accelerating it now, in my opinion. Barkman says it's a skill issue. I missed you, Barkman. I really did. But it's not a skill issue. It's not a skill issue. It's so not a skill issue. I am stuck. There's nowhere to go. It's not a skill issue. You see? Where's the skill? What, do you want me to hack? Look, max level reached. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I can click on it forever. Nothing's gonna happen. Doesn't happen. Remember that the event ship, when they were launched, you had free BPs in a battle pass? Then some in the premium pass, then some BPs in missions, and all ships were 100 BPs. And slowly, they changed the entire thing. Of course, slow, steady creeping in. That's when they make a certain comment. That's why I have to call it when it's tiny, when it's young. You see, you don't want to wait for an ant to become an elephant or a dinosaur. You want to smash it when it's tiny. You got to call on it when it's small. That's what I did. And you guys will thank me. Well, if I'm the only one and nobody else is going to call them on it, then I'll be the minority, which is fine. And then battle is lost. And then you guys will like, man, we should have joined on that one. But that's okay. That's okay. I will laugh. I know I am working against normal conventional thinking in this game. I got it. Make a second account and do it. I'm so not... Oh my god, don't even blaspheme me here. There's no way in hell I'm doing this again. Like, no way. No way. This is the... I'm never playing another Scopely game either. Like, this is it. Whatever happens to this account, that's it. That's the end. I can't call him on that one. Not a streamer. Sancho, you have a voice on Discord. And you have a voice here. And I whatever comment you make, I will call... I will make it vocal. Don't underestimate your vote. Your opinion. Even if you're not a streamer. Your voice matters. Everyone's. Okay, so Scotty's engineering. When I can probably switch down there, and this is going to reset in 18 minutes. It's going to be a 12-hour event that we'll find out which one that is. Probably ship or something. Hey, Barkman, JB, we saw how quickly you got to Op 70 free to play. Let's see how fast you can buy it. Barkman, I love you. However, there are so many better things, in my opinion, to spend your money on. My money on. Even if you guys donate. I need to add 2 monitors in the whole setup. I need to buy some cosplays. By the way, I found a really, really nice furry costume. A werewolf, like a top-notch one. And I checked that store, and they have other furry costumes. So there's an example of something that we can buy that is way better and more entertaining. How entertaining it is to see me buying packs versus me howling in a full high-quality costume. I don't post on Discord, on CG. I'm an advocate for the free speech. It's all good. Bob Diggity, you want me to smack him? Me? Or him? Who's him? Furry JB? Yeah. Apparently, JB is a furry at Ultimate TJs. The guy shows up, and that's what he has to say. JB is a furry. Apparently so. You see how people are making fun of me? I'm not a furry today. This is just hair. It's not a fur. But apparently, people want to see me furry. People demand me to go furry. I may just have to please the people and go furry. But I'm not a furry by definition. A furry definition is very different. Let's recap for all of you new people. A furry is a kink. A furry is a community that has a certain kink. Okay, so when you call somebody a furry, you automatically put them in that box that people can confuse. I just like cosplay and I like werewolves. Now you're caught up. JB, you see the way of saying hello? Yeah. Ultimate DJs, recap. Nothing wrong with being a furry. Of course, there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with any sexual preference whatsoever. But I am not. That's all. AKA JB's also a furry. What do I do with these people? JB's a semi-furry. You know how crazy it is? We just talk furry and the chat just lights up. I'm tempted to put the furry song. JB, you don't go furry, you simply are. Explain it to me, Erwin. Explain it to me. Elaborate. Enlighten me. Susan, here's the logic. Streaming is a job, and by doing everything free to play, JB actually maximizes profit. Live with that knowledge. I just speak for all of those. You know, when I was a tiny, fresh free to play that just downloaded the game, and Rev Deuce did an interview with Dekix, the first one, and I was going free to play, I felt like I'm not alone. I felt like there's somebody who understands me. And I had the vision that it's possible. And there's a man that's showing me, again, reinforces my opinion that it's possible. And now I'm doing it for others. We need somebody to speak for us. We need this. You guys need me. Even the whales need me, actually. Some whales actually approached me and told me that they wish they had more people like me, because then the game will be more fun. Because they want to have competitive people. And actually, they learn a lot of stuff from me, too. Forget about the spending free to play. Just strategies. Because I turn off that part of my brain that buys packs. And I force creative thinking to find solutions. And people like it. Oh my god, Barkin, what the hell did you clip? I don't want to watch it right now. It's probably something about a fur. Jesus, when's your stream? He streams almost every day, no? You have a lot of bonus streams, DJs, I think. I don't know when. I can't keep up with your schedule. I'll just see you on randomly. I know you have your Tuesday and your Saturday. By the way, shout out. Moderators, when you see somebody that is a content creator, if I forget, because sometimes I get involved, throw a shout out. There's a shout out to DJs. Not that he needs one, but there it is. Everybody knows who DJs is. Cheese it to the end. There's no cheesing. What, TTS? Bomb Diggity, I want to create TTS. I need advice on that. Oh, of course, DJs, anytime. I need advice on TTS, because sometimes when the chat gets busy, I want to enable TTS. So anybody who understands this, who understands the whole TTS thing and can teach me how to implement that fairly easily or Anyway, if you can take some time with me, I'll appreciate it. All right, so what are we doing here? We're getting out of deep space. I don't think I have anything else to do up in Federation space. Yeah, okay, let's get out of here. Let's recall the miners. You see, DJs? You see these miners? You see these miners? That's what you need to do. That's what you... I don't care that you get freebies from Scopely. You gotta do this. You gotta do this. Look. You see how much stuff I have? I have 230 million crystal raw, 230 gas, 150. I'm actually slacking on ore. But you want this. No, don't say ew. What's wrong with you? You gotta do this twice a day. You see? This is free. DJs, it's free. It's free. What's wrong with free? No, only 300 on Power Rangers. DJ spent $700 on Power Rangers. Wait, there's a game Power Rangers? That just shows you how much tunnel vision I am into STFC and Dune Awakening. Wave time? Yeah, I can do waves too, but let's get out of here. We gotta go to Transigen stuff. Yep. That's actually my Transigen crew. Okay, excellent. So let's 6 miners. 6 miners, DJs. 6 miners. Okay, 6 Selkies. Oh. DJs, when you interviewed me, I didn't get a chance to tell you or show you. Tarpy knows, but you should know too. I have 6 fichas. 6 of them. 6 fichas. Go, if you need to vomit, now is the time. Scott P on YouTube. Johnny Depp takeover? Yes. Yes. So when I do wear this costume to like a cosplay party or whatever, and our drinks, I go for rum drinks only. I get into character and I go for rum. And then I start yarring over. Captain Jack 68, thank you for the follow. 6 miners. 6. Oh, what's wrong with you? It's healthy. It's healthy. It's passive. It's effortless. What are you talking about? Look at this. Just send them all. Place them on nodes. Finish your mining task in 30 to 20 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes. Done. Captain Jack, first time chatter. I just did. Yes, you did. You just followed. How is your server so empty? You can mine 6 gas nodes? Hostile takeover. Hit them on 0 or OPC. So, okay, also, those on my server that watch this now are just shooting myself in the foot. But these are the original systems. This one. A lot of people just turn that part of their brain off to see another. So just go to the other one. Either go to this one or this one. There's much less population on those. And I just... Office Roy, why in the world? We're having a conversation here. I'm teaching, I'm showing people what to do. Why would you do this to me? Good morning, how are you?
Oh, come on!
What do you want from me? I'm doing this. Centaurian, I'm doing this. I'm there. Okay? People are yelling at me. What do you want? Yeah, Barkman, stop! God, you people are so annoying. I'm still recovering from my rant yesterday. Goodness. And now I need to reboot the game. Because it's broken. Angel, stop it. Oh, God. I'm trying to keep it together. Con, our server is so full you get blown up for node hogging or there. 0 or OPC in a full system, but we just merged. Yeah, my merge was 3 months ago. Hello there, Geppy. My merge was about 3 months ago, and that's totally cool. Like, it's fine. I mean, you set foot, like you claim your presence on the server. I'm gonna get blown up. Who was that? Office Roy! I had enough of this! I had enough! I heard you the first time! That's how it is back on the day on server 30 on 35. Yeah, but, I mean, server 35 was dead for so long. I kind of miss... Here's the thing. I actually love... I like a highly populated server. It is more engaging, and there's more drama, there's more friendships, there's more stuff you can do. Oh, crap, I died. Never mind. I'll send it back. But the annoying part is when you have overpopulation when it comes to limited systems with limited nodes and hostiles. But... Lieutenant Bennett, hi. I missed you too. I love you all. What, can't you say hello like normal people? Hey, like X-Duder, good afternoon, everyone. What's up, X-Duder? Is that what we need? Even more drama. No, but, I mean, otherwise you get bored. I need interaction with human beings. I don't want drama. I don't want just stupid trolling. But if you have no interactions, you do get bored. How many red hostiles can you kill? How many millions of materials can you mine? Eventually, you need some interaction. More than just your alliance. It wasn't you, yeah. Let me catch up on the chat here. I'm sorry, Captain Jack. What, you're Ops 56? So 70 is like the holy grail of objectives. At the current stage you're in, 56, yes, but if you
God damn it!
want
This
advice...
is a raid! I can't
Tiberius!
see, you can't see. So what?
What's going on?
All that matters is can the fucking horse see? That's a raid!
What's going on, Tiberius and Raiders? Good to see you all. How you doing? Thank God Trashpoint Part 2 is over, and now we can just enjoy ourselves and rejoice with the easy, not much to do stuff, and just pirate and have a good time. Good to see you all. Welcome in. Tiberius, I hope you had a great stream. Minimable. Okay, I need some help with the shoutouts to Minimable and Tiberius and everybody else. I need to delegate more people. Free the Nukes, good to see you. And Retro Fury, what's up? Okay.
Does that exist?
Tiberius.
In this dojo? Does it? No, Sensei!
Tiberius, I'm trying to find the number. I forgot the number on your name. It's 2187. Wait a second. Don't yell at me. I'm trying my best. Okay, there we go. And Minimable needs one too. There we go. I got it. I got it. Everything is under control. Retro Fury, your favorite hat. I know somebody said yesterday when I was wearing the cowboy hat, and I'm like, okay, let's wear the actual hat today.
Hello there.
Hello there. Minimable. What's up? People, are you having a good time? Seriously, are you creating fun in STFC?
Hello there.
Are you FOMO free? Because if you're not, I can fix that for you. Hello there, bacon fish. I'll fix that for you. Mikoto, yeah, it doesn't work on YouTube. You can't shout out on YouTube. It's only on Twitch. By the way, I am so close to becoming a Twitch partner. I just need my average viewer to be above 75, and I think I'm around 70. So, ACDC, thank you for starting a hype train. And Bacon Fish, my house is... I was wondering what you redeemed, and then I'm getting a jump scare. Hi, Ace in DC. Thank you for jumping. Okay, so I do have a hype train mod now, so we can see the hype train. We have a hype train. Hey, Mame J Hat, what's up? So yeah, so I'm so close to being a Twitch partner, and I need to go from an average of 70 viewers to 75. I have more than 100 between both platforms, but to be a Twitch partner, I need to be above 75. So if it's not too much trouble for you, and you're watching me on YouTube, and you don't mind opening and adding that on Twitch, that will help my channel grow. But don't feel obligated, only if convenient to you. Mikoto, yeah, I know, I'm just trolling. All right, let me switch to Switch.
Damage.
Yes, at this rate, yes. I was a little emotionally damaged yesterday when I was expressing my opinion, because I took it. I'm not a casual person. When I feel something, I feel it all the way. When I play it all the way. When I express an opinion, I express it all the way. I enjoy living human life this way. So I did carry some emotional damage, but I turned it into the positive by the end of the stream. I was not wrong, Erwin. I was not wrong. I am telling you, I'm the only one who sees this. I see Scopely for what they are, And 5 years and 5 years and 5 months of them trying to condition me didn't work. You guys took the blue pill. I took the red pill and I woke up. And I'm not going back to sleep. Ultimate Deities want to hear it. I can recap it because I spent a bunch of time. Okay. Okay. Let me recap it in an efficient way. So, Ultimate DJs, you keep track on statistics and stuff. I don't have the exact numbers, but you remember when normally Alliance tournament ran through the arc, during the arc, so then most G6 players were able to utilize their choice rewards to score in the G6 uncommon tasks. It was normally during an arc for a very long time, consistently chain every month. Then last month, they either forgot or intentionally didn't put it during the arc, and then they extended the choice rewards. Then on the content creator Discord, I don't know if you saw my message, I said that they set a precedent that it's usually during an arc. Are they going to be doing it this time? And I believe that should be the case. It's been an ongoing mechanic that has been going on for almost a year. So then Hammy makes the statement that he made, and the last sentence he said, this is an exception, blah, 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 blah. So the GM made an announcement, a video that he said, hey, you know, we missed the mark on this arc and other things, and we want to make it better, and took responsibility, which I thought was a great win. It was a great win for Scopely to actually take responsibility. That's step one, okay? But then that kind of a statement, that kind of a setup from Hammy is, okay, now we're trying to weasel out of this. So we have an existing mechanic. I don't mind them doing their, you know, microtransaction FOMO thing on new stuff. But when you have something existing, like the DTI store, like the way that we, you know, G6 players are able to use their choice rewards during an Alliance tournament for like about a year, then you take it back, that's more of the same problem that we had. That's breaking trust. We need to restore trust. Because I want this game to succeed. I want Scopely to have a better reputation, but they gotta actually take proper actions and back it, walk their own talk instead of just giving empty words, empty promises, and then, you know, more of the same. That's the recap. You want to watch more? Go ahead and watch more. I was elaborating more with screenshots and everything, but that's the gist of it. And Erwin, yes, a pill, the blue pill, you know, that's a reference to, you know, the freaking Matrix. Not consistently, a few times. It was consistently. I'm telling you. It happened enough times that it became normal. And now when they want to change it to a new normal, I'm not okay with that. Bricker made the BP choice tokens feel differently. I don't know. It's the whole idea. I don't need this. I don't need this mechanic at all. I have such a strong economy as a free-to-play. I don't need this. But the new players that just walked into G6 or people that are about to go into, that's not fair to them, and they need somebody to speak to them. That's all. That's basically it. Zephyr. They should have ran 2 Alliance tournaments. Feel like that's what happened last time, and then choice rewards is not being available makes sense. Yeah, they one time I think they ran them like 2, which I was actually welcoming. That was extra reward. The Alliance tournaments rewards are just there's nothing for it. It's one of the best ones. So I welcome it every month, but they need to be consistent. Retro, right? Like they are saying they reserve the right to have events whenever they want, kind of a thing. Look, I'm fine with them changing things and implementing new things and changing dynamics and you know, really be nasty with FOMO microtransaction tactics and human psychology stuff. That's who they are, and that's their business model. That's their choice. I'm not okay with them going back now and changing things to try to make money out of an existing mechanic. And it's also not fair to the new players that just walk in, like the DTI. It's not fair to the new players that didn't max all the officers and stuff at the time, and then they walk in. It creates an imbalance. It's just not fair. And that's I don't want to dive into it too much. Like, we really talked about it enough yesterday. Again, choice tokens and AT are not set. Are not set. No, they're not. But it was something that was existing. It was going on for a long time. Sancho, it is a marketing strategy. You get used to getting some events and rewards for a while. Then they change it a bit so you can pick. Yes, and that's what I have a problem with. That idea alone, that you take something. Look, let's say you go to a restaurant, and there's a soup like, I don't know if you guys watch Seinfeld. There's the soup Nazi quality soup, like the best soup. Like you can't even stand up. Like you got to sit down when you have it because it's so good. Okay, and they invest in it. They invest in that soup. It's a good soup. Okay, it's really good soup, and you pay good amount of money for it because you want the quality. So then the owner says, hey, you know, we're spending a lot of money on the soup. So how about we dilute it a little bit? We add some water, or we put a little bit less of the good stuff. And we you know, just a little bit, so we can save a little bit of money. But they don't change the price. They don't let you know that they did it, you know, or you discover that they did it. You discover by eating it and realize that that's the same quality. So what happens at the end result of that example? Which is the same, in my opinion, as here. They breaking trust. You're like, hey, I'm paying for the same, but it's not the same quality. And at the end result, they're actually going to lose customers. So I think that this is a short-term gain, long-term loss. And that's where Erwin doesn't agree with me. And that's where we will see over time that if I was right or wrong. I hope that I will be proven wrong. But we will only know by Scopely's behavior. And I think that this is just the first step. If we don't do anything about it, they will continue doing it on existing mechanics, but other stuff too. Lieutenant, we just need to prepare all other options of doing tournaments free to play. We're fortunate that there are a lot of other ways to do it. Yeah, Lieutenant, like I said yesterday and today again, I don't need the G6 Uncommon anymore. I don't give a damn. I have so many ways to score for free. I don't need it. But it's not fair for the new ones. That's all. No soup for you. Come back in 1 year. JB, you pay nothing. I do pay nothing. But I still have a voice. And I represent people. And also, free-to-play people are allowed to play high-end content too. Okay, DJs. Well, I will agree that we like it better when choice tokens do overlap. More free is always better. I don't disagree that it's good for players. But at least they communicated that it may be changing. When they surprise us, we get pissed and we say maybe we don't like it. But if you're gonna do it, at least you gotta give us some notice. They did that. We may not like it and agree that with that position, but we can at least know that possibly try to plan for other obtainable tasks. Yeah, DJs. By the way, I don't complain about them. This is not a communication issue. I don't have a problem with communicate. Of course, I'm happy that they communicated. But this idea, once we allow and we normalize them opening the door on going back and changing things that were existing, that new G6 players benefited from, and now new G6 players cannot benefit from, I have a problem with it. Just like with the DTI store, I had a problem with. You want to squeeze more money out of your players? Sure. Next arc, make the paywall tighter, make whatever. Just throw your microtransaction human psychology tricks on the upcoming content. Don't go back and change existing content. Again, I don't need this, but I recognize and I know a lot of fresh G6 players and soon-to-be G6 players. In my community alone, we have a lot of new G6 players stepping in. And now they can't enjoy this. While I was able to enjoy it for like a year. It's not fair to them. Okay, catching up. Yeah. So, PC of... What? I hope they continue to bring in new stuff to Alliance tournaments so they stay useful and relevant for the future. Zephyr, yes. And I believe they will because they already started. You already see that they're adding stuff, which is great. That's like, again, Alliance tournaments is maybe the most rewarding monthly event that they have. Existing loops, I said the Revenant and the MU are the greatest ones right now. But as far as a monthly event, there's no question. Alliance tournaments. And they keep adding more stuff, so it doesn't get outdated. That's a good thing. Hold on, they communicated with a couple of days before the start of the event when we didn't even know when that's going to be. Yeah, and that's another thing. They were also waiting till the last minute. I hear you, James Bond. I agree. It's not a comms issue. Thanks for that. And on that mechanic change, I agree. I'd like to see it stick around. Yeah, again, I'm looking at the principle, not so much this particular hill. The G6 Uncommon issue with the choice rewards that we just described, that's just a symptom. It symbolizes something greater than this. I see the bigger picture. I zoom out of this one and I see this is a type of a pattern of behavior that they have done in the past on some existing mechanics. They changed it. I'm not okay with it. Now, the reason I felt so adamant and I spoke about it with so much passion, because I'm a passionate guy, but also because something is different here now that wasn't there before. The GM himself, Sauron himself, came down out of the mountain and gave a speech because he realized that the situation was severe. And now I want him to walk his own talk. I was cautiously optimistic, and I'm like, you know, maybe this time there's hope, actual hope. Maybe there's a change coming. And then I see this. It's a spit in the face. That's how I felt. And I'm not the only one. DJ's very PC of you. Wait, what's PC? Sorry, what's PC? I don't know what's PC. Not a mechanic, a coincidence. Nothing more. AT and choice tokens never intended to be a combo. Erwin, I know we disagree. Whether it was a coincidence or not, it was a coincidence what was going on for like a year. A year. It's not a coincidence anymore. It's a standard. Whether you have a happy little accident, like my content creation venture, it was a happy little accident, or it becomes a normal thing. That's it. Hey, Tara. Hey, JB, good evening. Did I miss some changes in the game? No, I just covering more of the, you know, what I covered yesterday. It's the whole politically correct. Oh, yeah. Look, everybody has their own style. Ultimate DJs can be politically correct. He can do his thing. I have no problem with people doing their style. I have a different style. By the way, here, anyone can say whatever they want. If they want to trash Scopely, by all means. I'm not holding... And this is filter-free as a land. Everybody can do whatever. DJs, we talked a lot about precedent in the last year. Yeah. And that's the thing. When you have an existing mechanic, whether it's an accident, coincidence, intentional, whatever, it's a precedent. It is. That's it. And my goal in my own style, which is filter-free, express yourself fully, don't kiss anybody's butt. I want people to have a better experience, and I want to speak freely because that is my obligation as a human being and as a content creator, as a player, is to really voice my opinion with no fear and without trying to be political. That's just me. Madrox, I look at it this way. If the game goes belly up, they have only one person to blame. And hint, hint, it's not the player base. There was an animated movie, I think a Disney movie. Forgot what it's called with insects. Forgot what it's called. But anyway, there was the Queen of the Ants or whatever, and then there was a grasshopper, and I don't know. Anyway, without derailing too much, without digressing too much, he said, she said something. She's the leader, right? And she said something. It wasn't my fault. And he came to her first rule in leadership: everything is your fault. So freaking true. Ultimate D says you fear Beck, as you should. I should probably fear her more because I'm local. We're both in SoCal. They may find out where I live. I'm afraid to show up to Scopely HQ because who knows what surprises they have for me. If I don't come back, then you know. I will make an announcement that I'm going there, so if I don't come back, you know that they're behind it. They may hire hitmen. That's the only way they can silence me, really. Sancho, how hard can it be to make a full calendar for the event and announce at the beginning of the month before the arc starts? Oh, Sancho, it's the easiest thing in the world. Business people do it all the time, but I already covered it. You know why they don't do this here? Conspiracy theory. It's not conspiracy, it's true. It's so much easier to control people and encourage them to activate that part of the brain to go microtransaction when you keep them in the dark and uneducated. When they don't know what's coming, when they're confused, when they're victims of FOMO because they don't know if something is going to come back, when it's going to come back, they will make mistakes when it comes to purchases because it's uneducated buyings. DJs, when I go buy a car, if I ever go to your dealership and I buy a new convertible, do you sell convertibles? By the way, I'm SoCal, you know. You will tell, I would hope that if I deal with you, you will tell me what comes in the car, how much mileage, you know, you're gonna give me all the facts, and then I can make an educated guess and buy it cash. Okay? Like, I hope you would do that for me. But if you don't, that's just filthy and dirty. And Better Business Bureau is there. Mikoto, I can trash talk Scopely? Okay, here it goes. I dislike that I have to mine so many raw uncommon transigens to start daily SSQ claim. I was hoping it's common instead because it's easier. Hey, that's totally fine. But I respect that people despise mining. I love mining. I love mining. It's so easy. Here, let's do it again. Let's go there again. I'm sending them all back. Okay? Here. Let me show you how easy this is. Maybe Ford Mustangs can be convertible. Well, yeah, that's what I have. I have a Mustang convertible. The only problem with Scopely's FOMO microtransactions model is that the microtransactions got to be $5 to $20, not 100. It can be all. I don't know. I mean, my son played. He's 17 now, but when he was younger and we played some of the other mobile games that he was into, like Brawl Stars and stuff, the microtransaction model there is very low. It's between 5 to 20. But the demographic of this game are established adults, so they throw 100. Microtransactions shouldn't be $100. Right, but they're actually more than $100 because, as you know, DJ, some things, if you really want to, like, you know, tier up a ship, or not that I would know, but I heard stories. You need to buy multiple $100 packs. I mean, you know, DJs, you know that some people have a digital pixely ship that costs more than the car that I drive, or the car that you drive, unless you drive a Ferrari. And even then, some people's vengeances cost more than a Ferrari. I'm just saying. Try to go for vengeance. I will when I have a path. Right now, everything is all the scoring mechanics at the stage I'm in, because I don't have a maxed or tier 12. I don't have a tier 12 Epic G6 ship. They're all paywalled, so I can just like Hanukkah candles, look but don't touch. DJ, so true. Yeah. Hey, more power to them. Again, I say I support gaming companies. I used to work for Blizzard, and I played a lot of different games of other companies. I love buying games and supporting a company and having a paid subscription if I feel that I'm getting I'm getting good service, quality service, and there's trust that the company really cares about my experience more than making dollars. And I know it sounds counterproductive, but it's not. A true gaming company, a successful one, if they really ask themselves, what kind of experience do I want my clientele, my player base to have? And they focus on creating a good experience, and then they monetize it. They should monetize it. They should sell it. But they monetize it in a way that is not on the expense of the experience. They will be wealthy and successful. And also, cosmetic is a big money-making. Look at Fortnite. Look at League of Legends. The game has been successful, making crazy profits for so many years. They don't have to play FOMO on people. I mean, they play FOMO on cosmetic, but it's not pay to win. It's bragging rights. Sure. Madrox, Fortnite's BPs are like $10, and you can join monthly player club for 15-ish and get up to 4 different BPs in some in-game currency. Yeah, Madrox, and the thing is, you buy your way into Fortnite, because my son and I used to play it. You buy your BP one time, and then if you actually do all the dailies, you unlock the next one for free. So you just buy into the loop, and you keep having the paid battle pass for free. DJ's, yeah, Madrox, it is psychological. It's almost... I almost don't even think about dropping $10, $20, but 100, I always hesitate. May still pull the trigger, but I'll at least think about it. James Bond, yeah, that's what I spent hundreds of on Power Rangers Fortnite. Oh, you got those. Nice. No, I think I had enough, whatever the currency was, to buy the Captain America skin, because, you know, he's my spirit Marvel hero. Yeah, that's the only thing. But yeah, no, I was there. I wasn't really pure free to play there. I only bought the battle pass once so I can buy into the mechanic. That's what I did. Sancho, I still can't believe that they didn't get burned by the whales with their packs that contain 90% or more lower grade resources that already have in the millions? Well, Sancho, I mean, the whales speak up, and some of them actually prove a point by quitting the game. I know some whales that either considered quit the game, and they're fed up, and some of them are not even looking forward to G7 because, I only hear stories. I didn't experience on my own flesh because I'm a free-to-play. But when G6 came out, they went on a spending strike because they were so frustrated with how that model was demanding so much more money from them to actually have the same experience, the same paid experience that they had before. And a lot of them are getting the sense that Scopely is heading into a similar direction with G7. They're going to be upping it. Because look, I mean, inflation, whatever, Scopely wants to make more. How do they make more? They don't get that many more spenders into the game. They get light spenders, but so, you know, they need to raise this. So now instead of buying $700 packs, you need to buy maybe 10. It's just an example, but I'm very much against it. As a gamer, I have a problem with it. If this was a subscription game, based game, and like for World of Warcraft, leveled playing field, it's a matter of skill and dedication and strategy and creative thinking and diplomatic relationships and all that stuff. Skill issue. And I think we're getting quality service and quality stuff. I will be happy to pay $15, $20 a month to support this game because it's actually giving me the experience that I deserve as a gamer. But it's not the case. So I will not. Sancho, I read that one. Zephyr, when G6 came out, you couldn't even repair the G6 ships without spending? That's what I heard, yeah. But also keep in mind something. I mean, because even when I was interviewed by Rev with Istio, and Istio was talking about it too, and he was saying, you know, how expensive it is. Remember, they don't go minimalist like I do. They don't go tier 2, 3, or 4, or even tier 1 of the new generation ship. I have a Minerva tier 1, and I have a Velox tier 3.5. They go tier 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, they go high. So they spend a bunch of titanium to tier it up, and they spend a bunch of titanium on repair bills. So, of course, it's going to be more expensive. Mine are dirt cheap. This tier 4.5 Enterprise E cost me 3,500 to 4,000 titanium, Sigma titanium to repair. It's dirt cheap. I have 10.3 million. Raw. It's cheap. I make more than I spend. So they cry for a justified reason because they tiered up high, but if they didn't, that wouldn't be a problem. So, Exduder, so do you have to spend $100 to be able to complete the Syndicate contract event? Apparently so. I say take a hiatus on this one. That's what I did by default because I'm free to play. But I would recommend to you, like, always value the rewards. Not even the effort right now that is required, the rewards. Do you need this? Is this a game changer for you? No. Not for me, it isn't. I need over 20 million Syndicate XP for the next level up. And I know that Scopely will introduce more ways to increase Syndicate XP income. Otherwise, it's gonna take forever.
In this dojo.
That's right, Tin Man. Xduder, it is bullshit, but it's that honestly, just do what I do. Just, you see, my brain just disregards. As soon as I see that it's paid, it's gone. It's off my lawn. I don't see it anymore. This button here, my brain actually doesn't see it anymore. I condition myself not to see it. So don't be pissed off about it. Just say, hey, I can touch grass now. I can spend more time with my friends, with my family, with
spending
whatever.
your money on
Yes!
stupid shit.
Erwin, yes, you can stop spending your money on stupid shit. Exactly. That's a money grab. All of this, look, I don't disagree. If DJs is still here, I agree, DJs and everyone, that a gaming company needs to make money. But there's a moral, humane, reasonable, gamer-focused way of doing it. And there's the dirty, psychological, microtransaction FOMO way of doing it. And I'm against it with any company. Breaker. No, $100 to play in the Syndicate event. Not complete. It's still a heavy grind. I wish I have some heavy grind events right now. Create your own, Breaker. Seriously, all of you, if you complain that you have nothing to do, you know what I want you to do? Get your best ship, throw one of the crews that I mentioned on my last video, and go to the frickin' Mirror Universe and farm some surveys. There's an hour and a half for you waiting, an hour to an hour and a half every day. Don't tell me you don't have anything to do. You have something to do. I just gave you one. Go there. Get to work. Get to work. Exeter, for $25, I would have considered it, but nah, not on that. I say it's BS because that's dirty and how that is done. Yeah, Exeter, but are we surprised, really? I'm fine with them implementing a new event or a new feature and charging money for it. I just ignore it and I get it free to play whenever I get it. I still have a single queuer. I didn't get a path to get it, so I'm not getting them, and I'm okay with this. So just ignore it. I do have a problem when they take something that is existing and now they want to charge people for it. Not that I'm going to pay, but the new people are vulnerable to pay, and I want to defend them because it's not fair to them. Because I encourage a lot of people to move to G6, and now instead of making it easier on them, Scopely is going to try to make it harder on them. It's disgusting. Makes me sick. Okay? Now, one thing I will say, G6 players, if they're competitive players, the new fresh G6 free-to-play players, if they're competitive like I am, then they find creative ways of completing tasks and score max. So the impact on them is going to be minimal. But let's face it, most people are not hardcore competitive like I am. Free-to-play or spending doesn't matter. I know that I'm an exception. I know that I'm hardcore because I enjoy hardcore. I play games when there's a hardcore mode, I take it because I like it, because for me it's fun. Because I want to solve the puzzle. I want to work hard at it because it's satisfying for me. But most people don't do this, and now they're going to be forced. They'll be very highly tempted to spend. Breaker, I'm out of token in the MU. I'm okay with the Syndicate event, but I don't like how they try to take people to making it a $425 pack. Then again, I agree with you, but just don't buy the goddamn thing. Vote with your wallet and say no. F you. I'm not spending it, and I'm going to tell my friends not to spend it because it's nasty. And that's it. That's what I do. Conda Jal, I don't need speed ups. You say that now. Look, I still go there. Why do you think I do that? I'm up 70. I have a surplus. I have like almost 2 years, over a year and a half worth of Sigma speed ups stashed. And I have 376 million Latinum, and I still go there. Why do you think I do that? Do I need to remind you that G7 is coming very soon? I don't have a release date, but I'm telling you it's coming in like 2 months or so. Do I need to remind you that? Do I need to remind you that highly likely probability says that they're not going to reset the economy again, so you need Sigma speedups and you need Sigma resources? Unless you're a spender, so then you don't need them and you just buy your way to it. That's totally cool. But hey, I say, there's still a reason to go. I'm still going. I'm not done. And besides, it gives me something to do that gives me a purpose. Give me something that actually has value to me. I'm still like, going for research and stuff. Okay, catching up on the chat. Wow. We're so busy. I love Diablo 3 and 4 hardcore. More Diablo 3. Yeah. It's like the stakes are so high. Like if you die, you die. It's so scary. $30 for 700k Syndicate should be 3 million. Yeah, exactly. Just don't buy it. I think it's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. Free to nukes. The whole reason there are huge power gaps is because they knee-jerk to make it harder vice easy. Yes. Well, the power gaps come from the pay-to-win thing, and then, kind of like just like you have depends on your wallet size and the willingness to spend, then you will have a separation of the classes, just like in the real world. But here you have a free-to-play, an underdog that reached that level and actually competes with those high spenders. Some of them respect it, some of them get pissed off about it and say the game is rigged. But it's possible. After shipyard 70, I didn't bother to grind speed ups. Totally cool, Exel. I mean, I'm preparing for the future. Omega resources and speed ups. You mean Sigma? Yeah. You don't have to. I just know that I'm gonna need it. I have a feeling. I could be wrong. I'm gambling here. I'm in the dark. I don't have you know, I'm not under the Sokovia Accords NDA thing. I have no idea what's coming. This is just a guess. Based on historical data. Manic, but to be fair, new G6 players have improved efficiencies and officer sourcing compared to the early 70s. Yes. Yes, they do. But the scoring mechanic, they don't have that many ways to manufacture G6 uncommon materials. And the choice rewards were very helpful when I was a fresh G6 in Alliance tournaments. Hey, Paul, I'm going to spend the day in exile space so I can upgrade Khan's arena-only skills. Nice. Demolition, what's up? Don't mind the Syndicate event, but from the marketing perspective, I always find it strange they don't give free-to-play taste one free token to try to sell more. Which is actually, honestly, a good thing. I think it's a good thing. So then, because again, you get the first dose you get for free, and then you're tempted to buy more. So I say just don't even start. It actually serves my view of this business model better, is don't even engage in it. Don't mind. Yeah, I read that one. I've calculated today how many speed ups I need. I need around 200 trips in the MU. Okay, if you only say that you're getting it exclusively from the MU, but you get them also from the DTI store, you get 2 speed ups pools from there. If you're an arena player, you get a lot of speed ups from there. You know, treasury every 3-4 months if you're free to play. There are so many ways of getting it. From the MU, from every run, you get 3 to 6 Sigma speed ups worth of days only. Caesar and I got that. I will start it. I will start it now. So he redeemed a 5-minute timer. And there's a 5-minute timer that I'm not allowed to use Kirshara. Which is freaking annoying, especially in the Mirror Universe. But I respect it. He redeemed it now. I grant it now. Yeah, Syndicate event is easy skip. Yeah, for sure. There's not even anything tempting. And I would say, even if it's tempting! Anonymous, you coward! Who jump scared me? Who? Who was that? Cowards. Sleazy cowards. Thank you for the support. And for the heart attack. I appreciate it. Try to join Arena and then you compete with them again? Lexol, yours truly has been dominating in arenas since Op 62 as a free-to-play. You walk in with a plan, and all your 3 members know what they're doing, and everybody plays their role, and you win. You just need one muscle. I can cover it in details, but tomorrow evening, 5 p.m. Pacific, if you're around or watch the replay of one of the other arenas, you'll see how I do it. It's so doable. Even as a dolphin spinner, you just... yeah, you just cockroach in arena as a 70? Well, I mean, look, you do what you gotta do. You play the objective, that's all. It's not about ego. It's not about, oh, look at me, I can kill everybody. I'm sure it's a really good ego rush and ego boost. Absolutely. I don't disagree there. But that's not how you win! I see this is now! Oh my god, I got a sword here, okay? Who? Oh, sorry about that. Stick it outside. God, people. You're killing me here. Killing me. Yeah, JB plays in Arena every Monday. Yeah, every Monday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. roughly. And sometimes I lose. Like, I had one night that Bomb Diggity was promoted to the muscle role, and she did really well, but it was her first time, so we had a rough night. We had about 60% win rate. Usually I'm at like 100% to like 96% win rate or something like that. Oh, I failed Kirshara, that's right. You see? Oh my god, you yell at me and then I forget. Fine, resetting the freaking timer. Ah! Why? Why are they doing this to me? Why are they doing this to me? I almost pressed it again. Good, other takeover screens. Okay, yeah, sure. Hi, Ryan, good to see you. Back to 2020, back to the roots. Thank you, Susan. I love you too. Thank you so much for supporting me with martinis and this. Hey, I'll take it. Oh, I should raise the price. No, this one is not that bad. Ward ban is worse. It's hot in here. Too much hair. Hello, you're already 70. God, how much time I wasted. Miserex, how you doing? Yeah, I've been 70 for about... August 4th was my big stream. So 20 days. I'm 70 for 20 days now. And I'm not bored yet. I have goals. Hey, Wayne, thank you for following me on YouTube. I appreciate it. Sounds like a request for a ward ban. I didn't request it. I didn't request it. Cube soon? Yeah, so technically I can get my Enterprise E to tier 5 right now. But there's no point for me to prematurely do it. That's what she said. There's no reason for me to do it prematurely, because I am still gathering different favors and things that... Thank you for the fart, Worf. I still gather different things that actually increase, you know, artifacts and favors and researches that increase efficiency for ship tiering. So I go tier 6 or bust. So when I have enough for tier 6, then I'll push tier 6 and then the cube, which I would say about a week or two to be safe. I'm like 6,000-ish rare gas short right now. And yeah, it will be on your main ship.
Just do it!
Yeah, the cube will be my main
Hello
ship.
there.
And I can't do it right now. Zero G's. No, that Zero G's hello there. But Demolition, no, I can't do it right now. It's irresponsible. You guys, you got to think ahead. This is not the end. There's so much more coming. And we have other goals. Like, you can get more for your bucks. For your buck. If you can buy something for $100 today, and buy it for $75
Shame.
2 weeks from now.
Shame.
Why are you shaming me? No, listen to me. Listen. Just listen for a second. Just listen and learn. Maybe you'll learn something. And it's not even life-changing. I'm doing great. I can complete everything I want PvE and PvP. I'm golden. Okay? It's not even changing my quality of life that much. Why should I buy it now? And what does it feel like? It feels amazing. I'm up 70. I'm like, I got used to it now, but I'm a whale by dedication, by playstyle, and not by wallet, which feels amazing. Thank you for asking that. And E is significantly harder to upgrade than Crenshaw. Correct. However, if G5 scrapping is gonna yield decent rewards, decent, not even amazing, G6 materials, then you continue the loop from Jellyfish Enterprise A to Enterprise D to Enterprise E. So it should be easier to upgrade, actually. If I'm right. I could be wrong, because Scopely is Scopely. Enough said on that one. How are you doing with buildings and research? I will show you, because if I could queue a few hostiles now, I would be able to multitask and show you. But because somebody evil redeemed Shara can't chain attack action ban, so I can't do it right now. ACDC, buy it now for the content. I will not buy it now for the content, and even if one of you is generous to say, hey, there's $200, buy $200 packs, I would tell you, don't. If you give it to me, it's going to go for creating better quality content, technology-wise or cosplays or anything like that, but it's not going to go to Scopely. It's not going to go to Scopely. Just not going to happen. Lieutenant Bennett, didn't G5 scrapping get pushed back? You know, Lieutenant Bennett, I talked to a bunch of different people. Some of them are VIPs, some of them are content creators, and I heard so many different versions of what's going to happen with G5 that I don't even know who to believe anymore. I have no idea. But when it comes, whatever it yields, I'm prepared. Everyone's so jealous of Bomb Diggity. She has almost second max cube. Well, yeah, she paid good money for it, yes. Okay. Timer is over. Queue up. Let me show you buildings. Let me show you my building strategy right now. And researches. Let me queue up quickly. Some of them are not wrong. Okay. I don't know yet. I don't know what's coming. We'll see what's coming, and then we know who was right and who was wrong. VIP said G5 scrapping will not be this year, but who knows? Again, doesn't matter what Scopely does and doesn't do. I will find a way around it. I will still progress, and I will still kick butts, and that's just how I roll. Okay, so since I need to do our research, let me show you the researches first. Right now, I am going through, you know, I'm starting to, like, I want to finish the G6 tree to at least unlock every one of them. And I'm spending just common right now because, you know, or uncommon maybe at best. But that's really, it's not that impressive. The G6 is not that impressive, but everything prior to that is pretty much done. You know, I can probably go with one of these. Yeah, let's do this. Solar Armada's extra damage, why not? As far as buildings, G5 scoring won't help with Sigma Tritanium anyway. Again, speculations. I don't know. I'm just saying that the possibility of G5 scrapping can potentially help the loop of the jellyfish. So that's why I went Explorer. And besides, it's a freaking Enterprise. We're playing a Star Trek game. Federation. I don't know. I like the Federation. JB kicks all the butts. Yes, I do. Zero G's. Mr. Beard. Shout out to Zero G's. The man with a beard. The man with the legendary beard. How you doing, man? We'll see what happens, Erwin. I have no idea. Lexel, what? I have an 8 Deradix and 10 Rotarans, too? Wow. Yeah, I have a bunch of G5 things. Okay, so as far as buildings. Every time we have a 12-hour material event, let me see actually what we have now, the 12-hour event. Streamer Brain. What is a 12-hour event? Artifact, okay. So, what's going on with this? Let's change the direction. So every 12-hour event that we have the building or research material spend, I complete one of the buildings! Hi, Kellenvor. Thank you for the scream. Did you get a cloak for the Enterprise? No. No. I'm prepping for G7. I'm playing conservative because I have no idea what the price tags are going to be on anything. Wait, what's this? I don't know what's this. I have no idea what the price tags are going to be. So, my plan is for every one of my dock to buy a G7 generic miner. I have no idea. It was $1.5 million for every G6. It could be 3 million or 4 million for every G7. I want to have as much funding as I can to buy as many, to build as many as I can at Shipyard 71 and Shipyard 72. That's the plan. So I'm not spending any more than I should. I am keeping all my options open. Currency doesn't expire. Once I buy something, I'm locked into the choice. I'm keeping all my choices open. Scopely may yet still surprise me. The faction credits limit. Materials are plenty. Yeah, I mean, yeah, at a certain point, it's raining materials on you. And it's just a matter of, you know, faction credits. You always need faction credits. We're always going to need them. It just the way it is. They're precious. My precious. From G5 mats, I could max 25 or so epics, but only faction credits to buy 10 or 11. Yeah, I say go conservative. Again, G7 is coming, dude. It's coming. You want to be ready. If you're a spender, don't worry about it, but I got to be calculated. I got to be precise. I got to be accurate. It is not that expensive. It's not that expensive. But again, do we know the price tag? Did they announce that? Of course they won't, because that's not, they shouldn't be actually. And usually you want to keep some stuff off your sleeve when it comes to releasing new content. But they didn't say what the price tag is going to be. I can guarantee you it's going to be higher than whatever G6 costs. That's just a given. By how much? That's what I don't know. So I want to have everything I can. I have like 14 million of Klingon, 14 million Romulan credits, and about 8 million Federation. And I'm keeping them all. Absolutely. Revenant Rains materials like crazy. Yes. Yes. It's super important. If you raid no titanium, that's a big bottleneck too. Yeah. Yeah, again, I usually go for a single ship of each kind, and I keep them low tier until I can actually afford getting them to the high tier. So when my Enterprise E reaches tier 6 and my cube as a result will reach tier 16, I'm basically holding it for... I will hold and gather stuff, and if I see that I have enough to get it to tier 12, then I will pull the trigger on tier 12 because that will unlock the ability for me to start acquiring the Vengeance blueprints. But there's no point for me to slowly go to tier 7, tier 8, tier 9. No. Again, my PvE needs are done. I beat the game. At the current state of the game, I beat it. I can handle all PvE stuff with no problem. I can single ship destroy Epic 70 G6 Solomatas. I can do anything I want. I can max refine whatever I want. I'm done. It's just a matter of how much time I want to spend. And I start retiring a bunch of stuff. I don't do group waves anymore unless my alliance people need support. I don't initiate them anymore. I'm done with that. Bricker, Reigns G4 5 mat, G6 rare mats is 17%, which isn't great. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's still something. But I come from the minimalist ship person. Okay, I'm different. A lot of people, they don't... The idea of having a ship less than tier 6 doesn't sit well for them. They gotta get it to tier 7 minimum, and now tier 9 is a new standard. So, like, a lot of people, oh, I built a ship, I gotta get to tier 9. No, you don't. So, they come from that perspective, so they need more to spend. They need more titanium, they need more mats, they need more repair, they have higher repair bills, they need more ship arts. That's their perspective. My perspective is very different. It's cheap. It's so cheap. Ships are just... They're a means to an end for me. A ship is there to serve me to beat whatever PvE tasks that I need for my current level. Can it do it? Yes, done. Miners are there to generate enough income so I can max refine twice a day. Can they do it in my current build? Yes, they can. Okay, moving on. I don't need to overkill it. Don't use a cannon to kill a mosquito. You can acquire Vengeance now. Yeah, you need a tier 12 actually to build it. Well, no, you need to tier 12 to actually get the event that you can get blueprints free to play. Because the two events that I've seen since I was 70 for the Vengeance, they were related to the new Squall ship that you need to, you know, build it or tier it up or whatever. And I don't have that because it's paid. So I'm not eligible to get those at all. I can't score in those events. The scoring mechanic requires spending to the ones I'm exposed to right now until I have a tier 12 epic ship. If you grind street ups in the MU, use 2 ships. Right, but realistically, when my cube gets to tier 16, then I'm sending the Enterprise E and the cube with speed cruise. That's what I'll be doing. Spock, there is no free-to-play event for it. That's right. Right. Currently, there isn't. But just like the jellyfish, it was very exclusive. Only really big spenders had it at the beginning. I'll take you back 4 years now. But yeah, but now it's yeah, the blueprints are pouring out of our ears now for the jellyfish. Vengeance is no different. Just have no FOMO. Be patient. You will get it all. I promise you. And if you don't get it, you don't need it anyway. You can get the high-end, the top level and do high-end content and compete with spenders. And you don't need to spend a goddamn thing. Single queues still. I had 6 docks forever. Speaking of docks, I'm lazy. I need to send my miners out. Give me a second here. I kill mosquitoes any way I want. I hate them. Yeah, well, use the cannon. You're going to blow up a portion of your house when you try to kill that stupid mosquito. You know what I do? I actually take a towel or a sheet or something and I smack it. Like that. I don't want to talk about other creatures of darkness because I have sensitivity to one particular type that let's not talk about it. But I'm so disgusted that I don't even want to come near it close enough. So what I do is I take my vacuum cleaner and you know the extension of the vacuum cleaner. So I extend it all the way I can. So it's really, really long. And then I turn it on and I just suck it in. And then I leave it on for like 30 minutes. So to make sure that every single part of that disgusting creature is gonna fall apart inside. It's disgusting. Same here. My 3 Selkies are tier 2 right now. Op 68 can jump to shipyard 70 right now if I want, with just using my max enterprise D and Revenant or Relativity. Selkie is my only G6 ship. Yeah, you see, I mean, just go by. Play need. Play whatever you need. The rest is luxury. There's difference between need and want. Do you PvP much in your gameplay or focus mainly on PvE? Hey, Panson Head 101. How you doing? So, I like the question, because I don't think I really answered it this way before. PvE is my #1 priority. I always go PvE. Now, PvP, I do arenas every week. Every Monday, I stream it live, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. or so, Pacific time. And I win, like, at least 90% on an average week. And I have a strategy. I'm not so strong. My ships, again, my best ship right now is an almost 19 billion Enterprise E. So that has been my primary PvP. And obviously, you know, if we're at war or whatever, you know, so I, you know, TC, I participate. Now, I started doing more PvP now because there is a trolling alliance that is marked this way. I'm not going to name them now. I don't need to shame people, but they've been trolling us. They've been killing for sport, not really so much for gain. If it's within ROE, they kill it. So if they see a warship, oh, warship's a fair game. If it's active grinder, they kill it. Just obnoxious and annoying. So I've been repaying favors, okay? And some of them were crying about it. So now that I have an Enterprise E, now they're really crying about it. Erwin, why are you shaming me? So,
Shame.
So they're really crying about it now. And some of them say, hey, you know, why do you keep doing this? I'm like, well, you tell your people to stop. You leave us alone. I'll leave you alone. And you say, well, I leave you alone. Yeah, but you're associated with trolls that don't leave us alone. So how about this? You go talk to them, and if you want to create a gentleman's agreement or a nap of some kind, then sure. But until then, it's open season. So I PvP more now. That's the long answer. Yes. Because now I have the PvP power and the crews. I'm diving into more into PvP. I'm learning PvP crews. I'm learning a lot. I actually pursue... I just unlocked Icheb because I think he's very useful for one of the crews that I'm building. Yeah. Oh man, I went on a... I gotta catch up. You can use 2 ship Revenant. Yeah, the Revenant, I could maybe. The Revenant doesn't have that much power though. I can try though. That's actually a good experiment. JB should Alt Chapel or New Chapel avatar. You go with New Chapel. I think you like New Chapel more. Yeah, go with New Chapel. At least it's dead. Yes, it is. Spiders? No, not spiders. I have no problem with spiders. Okay, you guys will guess. Fine, you can guess away. But no spiders, no wasps, no hornets, no bees. No problem with those. I'm fine with those. Oddly enough, mosquitoes have not been bad this year in my area. Nice. Yeah, we have ankle biters here all the time. Let them cry, JB. Oh, they cry. Oh, they cry. When you come at them with the 19 billion ship with PvP crew and there's nothing they can do about it, they cry. They cry. No, it's not Wanty there. Picking on the little guy, shame. Oh, no, I'm not picking on the little guy. They invited themselves. Look, the little guy can still be an annoyance. They can still go for my miners. They can still OPC them for 10k OPC. That's just obnoxious and annoying. They brought it on themselves. You know what? Don't poke the bear if you don't like him getting pissed off at you. Seriously. Why would you mess with somebody like that? Don't come crying after. Yes, free the nukes. You guessed. I can't even read that word because it's so disgusting. I call it cucarachas, okay? I hate their existence. They're disgusting. God! Oh my God, I have nightmare stories because of these nasty creatures. I hate them so much. Yes! That's my Achilles heel. Okay? That's what freaks me out the most. I can handle I can take trial by combat and deal with monstrosities, but those tiny little creatures are disgusting! Why did you say this? No, not flies. You said it. It's a cucaracha. Ugh, yuck. JP's kryptonite. Yes, that's my kryptonite. You know the average people's... Oh, stop it! Just free the nuke! Stop saying this! I don't want to hear it! Just change the subject, quick! Quick! Change the subject! Somebody change the subject! Just change the subject! And JB, bad following chat due to seeing both Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, guys. I'm doing my best. I need TTS. Somebody help me with TTS. Please. Somebody help me with TTS. What? You know, the average people... Well, yeah. Oh, God. X-Duder, don't laugh. Oh, Tara, stop it. I have 32 billion Krencha, and I love it. Nice. Yeah, that's where I'm going to be when I get to tier 6, probably. Like 25 billion. You know when you wake up and you're not really hungry? All that Madrox, stop it! Guys, stop being nasty! I'm trying to erase the images from my head. You live with millions of spider-like creatures in your bed anyway. It's fine. I have no... Spiders are awesome. Spiders actually eat those nasty cucarachas. Thank God. I welcome spiders. I welcome them. The good people. The good creatures. Nothing like going to your doctor. Oh, stop it! Free the nukes! Somebody shut him up! 95% of the 40 plus people have, oh my God. I told my 11-year-old who was freaking out about spiders, about human consuming spiders in their sleep. I'm fine. Spiders are freaking awesome. I have no problem with spiders. Spiders are actually providing good service. Spiders are great. I actually like them. I do. We need a sound redeem. No, Susan. I'm so not doing that. That's really, I mean, I know we're joking around, but seriously, it freaks me out. I scream like a panicking girl, a little girl, when I see one of these. I mean, I still face it because there's nobody else. My dog is too chicken to do anything about it. I take my freaking vacuum cleaner and I do that trick I told you. Now, I do spend a decent amount of money on pest control to avoid this in the first place, yeah. Oh, damn it, what? Okay, yeah. The crew seems to be a little off because I'm taking more damage than the usual and I don't know why. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I messed up the crew. Okay, I'll fix it later. So look at your starbase and shuttle animation. Looks like... No, it doesn't. No, it's not. Where? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's just a spaceship. Stop! Okay, no! Free the nukes! I don't want to be traumatized. No, it's... Okay, it's a little bit looking like that nasty... Okay, now you're traumatizing me. I don't want to look at it anymore. I'm done. I'm not looking at it. Ants are fine. No, seriously. I have no problem with insects. Okay, so I was never stung by a bee. And I have no idea what it feels like. I'm not afraid of bees, but I'm more cautious. Like, because I don't want to piss them off. Because I don't even want to... I'm a bee sting virgin. So I don't want them to break my virginity. I don't want to feel it ever. Like I already have a streak of, you know, never being stung. So I don't want to start. I'm not afraid of them, but I'm more cautious with them. But there's no other insect really. Just in general, I hate insects. But some of them I have no problem with. Like I'm not disgusted by them. I kill them still because I don't want them in my house. But I'm not disgusted. There's only one. It's from childhood stuff. I'll tell you the story. I was traumatized growing up by... I had a few incidents with those that freaked me out. Yeah, la cucaracha. Yeah, that one. I really hate mosquitoes. Yeah, they're annoying. They actually harm you. I mean, cucaracha doesn't harm you. Just nasty and disgusting. God damn it. Can we change? Can we talk about something else? Have you what? Have you ever been tested to be allergic to bee stings? No. I was tested for different allergies, and dust mites is the only actual allergy that I have. I got stung by a wasp. It hurts, though. I was 7 years old. Yeah, wasp is worse, I heard, than bees. I was never stung by a wasp either. I was stung by a jellyfish. Speaking of jellyfish. Let me finish this run. It's better to know before you get stung. Okay. Well, I mean, if I ever get... Yeah, I guess I suppose. But when I had the allergies, I'm assuming they tested everything. They just says cat, dog, all that stuff. I don't know if they tested bees, too. What if you got stung and you didn't feel it? Guess you may have had that cherry bomb. True. True, that's true. Yeah, but I don't have any awareness of it, so in my mind, I was never stung. Stung by a jellyfish. Did somebody pee on it? No. Actually, you know what I thought? So I was, I think I was 12. And there was a summer camp in Israel, Mediterranean Sea. It was like a 2 or 3 weeks of beach activities. So we were like, you know, flying sailboats and surfing and snorkeling and different things. And it was so much fun, and fishing. So anyway, you're always in the water every day that summer. And then I got stung by a bee. It was over here. It was the bicep. And I didn't know. I didn't even see the jellyfish. And it felt like the pain felt like, you know, like when you have a thorn, like a thorn stuck in you, and it's itching and it's annoying. And it's like I was trying to pull it out, and then I didn't know what it is. So anyway, I came to whatever the responsible adult, whatever you call them. And I you know, something, I don't know what is it, thorn or something. Oh, you said, oh, that's a jelly. You got stung by a jellyfish. I'm like, oh, really? Yeah. So I didn't pee on it. He didn't offer to pee on it. It didn't hurt that much. It was just annoying. It wasn't painful. It was just annoying. I guess it wasn't that bad. He peed on himself from being scared. Yeah. No, I heard that if you pee on it, it relieves the pain. Yeah, the Mediterranean Sea is filled with jellyfish certain times a year. Like when we were going on the sailboats, I mean, I saw like packs of them underneath. Lots and lots of them. Okay, let's take a look at the events, because I need to pay attention a little bit. You need vinegar to neutralize more jelly stings? Yeah. I mean, now I go to the Pacific Ocean when I go to the beach, and I didn't have any jellyfish problems there. So, but yeah, I can bring vinegar with me, or use vinegar when I get home if I get stung. Too much talk about pee now. Yeah, so go take a bio break. Unless you're subbed, then you don't need one. Dustin, no FOMO Sunday. No FOMO in STFC. No FOMO. Exactly. Dustin knows the drill. Thank God I stuck close to the shore when I went swimming in Ibiza. Oh, nice. Ibiza has to be nice. Okay, so artifacts. What I do for artifacts... Here's the trick that Scopely, after they watch this, they will try to counter. Oh, bastards. You know, there's a task that you can acquire 15,000 of these temporal disruptors. So I have 2 unimportant artifacts that purposely I didn't max them, because I can still claim those shards. So if I'm ever in a situation where they cornered me and I can't complete and max score, I can max one of those, and then I have so much temporal disruptor to redeem. Because what I do now is I buy 50 shards every time to complete this event. So I spent 10k, but I don't really need it. And what happens is I'm building up a stash, so whenever I do need to use it, I can probably complete like 20 of them in a row. Scopely, if you change it, I will be vocal, and you're not gonna like it. I know you don't like when I speak up, because maybe I'm I wouldn't say I'm the only content creator that have the balls to speak up, but I'm the only one who's loud enough and is doing it often and is not afraid of you. Or one of the only ones. So you're not gonna like it. And you're not gonna like it. So play fair. I'm not telling you stop being greedy and microtransaction nasty people. I'm saying do it on new content, not on existing content. You do it on existing content, you're gonna get me lighting frickin' torches. You hear me? Now do whatever you want. Disruptor task is working as intended. Yeah, right? You could do the same with DTI artifacts. Right, but then you need to spend the DTI currency, which right now, I'm basically getting it for free. I don't need to use any currency that is important, but you're right. With the DTI, you can absolutely do this. Get a month of stashing that way. You can still stash up DTI artifacts and do most. Yeah, but the only problem, not a problem, but I guess in the DTI, I still have some things that I'm pursuing. So I don't want to burn all my currency. I still have some favors that I slowly want to work on. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not there yet. I can totally do this with this, but nah, I don't want to do this. Don't forget the Revenant. What about the Revenant? Oh yeah, to test it with a Revenant? Yeah, we can totally do this. What DTI did Josh maxed over a month? Yeah. Yeah. Congratulations, Lexel. Okay, let's try it. Okay. Okay, let's try one run with this. So I need the proper crew. Wait, I need to recall a ship. I need to recall this ship. Let's do that. On my free-to-play account, I'm very close to max to Josh too. Very nice. Lexel, look at you go. Wait, catching up on the chat here. I think I'm caught up. Yeah, I think I'm caught up. Rev Deuce. Oh, Rev Deuce speaks. Oh, yeah. Revenant. Oh, yeah, he speaks his mind too. And now that he's not under the Sokovia Accords, he can speak even more free. But he still has, he still has business relationships with many of them. So I would assume, I don't know. I would assume he can't really go off the rails every time because he probably wants to keep some of the relationships he has. Right? I don't have any formal relationship with any of them yet. And if I do, part of the conditions of me having a business relationship with them is that my voice, if I need to say something on my streams that is against something that they do or don't do, I need to be able to say it. And I will be very honest, all the cards on the table. I'll say, this is part of the deal. Take it or leave it. And if we leave it, we leave it. I'm not going to be apologetic about it. I'm not going to go political in my game, in my content creation. This is a place to be free. And I only answer to YouTube and Twitch policies, not Scopely policies. My free-to-play... my free-to-play bow rushed to all G5 in 5 months, having tier 11.5 or Terran and D tier 11. In 5 months, you got to G5? That's fast. You can actually do that in 5 months? You're saying from Ops 1, did I understand you correctly? From Ops 1 to Ops 51, you need 5 months? Sounds too good to be true. But then again, it's been ages. All right, let's test it. Lexel, I want to see if what you said works. I want to see if the Revenant can actually perform them to a decent level. So, this is the standard crew with full underdeck slots. So let's try it. Curious how do you know they die in the vacuum? Fine, let's go there. How do you know they die in the vacuum? Since they can live a week with no head. Ew. Can hold their breath for 40 minutes? And not eat for a month. God, stop it. Why do you need to tell me all that? I don't want... Let me be ignorant, feed the nukes. Oh, God. How do I know they're dead? Because when you leave it on for 30 minutes and it vacuums and spins like this, it's gonna rip apart their legs, their... Oh, God, their wings and their head and stuff. Oh, God! I see it in my heart. Somebody get me out of this. Stop, cucaracha! Stop! Just stop. Give me the nukes. I love you, man. Just please stop. Support me in other ways, okay? I don't want to hear about it. Once you have Revenant G45 get boosted. Yeah, let's try this. Yeah. You're right. The Revenant is something that wasn't there before. All right, let's see how a max Revenant can do in the MU, okay? No, Erwin, not worms. He said it. I'm not repeating it. I'm not repeating it. I thought JB didn't like mosquitoes. No, I have no problem with mosquitoes. I mean, I still kill them because I don't want them to start, stinging me. But cucarachas is the problem. The cucarachas is my kryptonite. And Free the Nukes is giving me all the freaking details about it. Max Revenant full S&W crew. Okay, I'm trying it with speed as well. Let's see how it does. I never tried it. Now I have a max rev. I'm actually let's do some science. We need to do science. We didn't do science today. Have you checked your below decks? Yeah, this is what I used to use on my Enterprise D, and it worked really well for me. So I'm gonna try apples to apples, because if this one with this crew doesn't do as well as the Enterprise D, then there's no reason for me to send it. So it has to outperform the other ship. It won't last long? Okay. No, Enterprise D is maxed. It has all the slots, the same amount of slots that this one has. Same. They're both maxed. I'm fine with this not lasting long. Okay, let's try 68 on the way to 70. Let's see how it does against 68. Maybe it's not going to survive. Oh god, did you see that? That looks promising. That looks promising. What about TGE? The same, I guess? What if you got bit by a radioactive... Oh, stop! And I don't want to be a cucaracha man! Okay, did you guys ever watch The Fly, the movie with Jeff Goldblum? It's an old movie that is really nasty, that he develops a teleportation pod, like 2 pods that are connected, and you can teleport between one to another, like reconstruct. And then we tested it on animals and different items and stuff, and then when he wanted to test it on himself, there was a fly that got in with him, and then the nastiness started. Okay, so if that happened to me with a cucaracha, oh my god! Oh my god, I will kill myself immediately. I will shoot myself immediately. Immediately! Yeah, great movie, Zero G's. It's a great movie, but it was so... And if you watch it now, it's funny, because, I mean, you can see it, there wasn't CGI, that, it wasn't... But it still looked really nasty at the time. Okay, this is not going to do too well, but I'm going to go until I reach, deplete my hull. I don't have field repair on this. Could you watch Men in Black? Look, I can watch... Sometimes I go watch a movie, and there's a guest appearance of one of those creatures of darkness, okay? So I just get disgusted if I'm in the movie theater, whatever. There's some vocal reaction from me. I close my eyes. It makes no sense. It's a psychological damage from childhood. I'll tell you. So I was born and raised in, Tel Aviv, Israel, okay? And humidity is very high over there. So those creatures during the summer are all over the frickin' place. And even though we had pest control, some of them infiltrated. I'm getting there. Okay, hold on. It's so... you guys need to understand why I'm freaking out. So this is for the greater good, okay? Just don't abuse it. Full Synergy Revenant should last 30 minutes. Okay, I will try full... But then it's less speed, so why should I send it? Lexel, I should not be sending it. I should not be sending it then. I'll just send the Enterprise D. It's better. Okay, anyway, let me finish the story. You need a fly gun. I didn't like cucarachas. Okay. Let me finish the cucarachas. Chat, I'm not ignoring you, but let me explain. So anyway, they were infiltrating during the summer. And they startled me in different situations. And sometimes they were even... there was one day that I had to put on a button-down shirt, and it was hung on a hanger. And I take it down, I put it in, and apparently one of those creatures was in one of my sleeves. As soon as he was all over me. I was like, God, get away from me! Shit! I was freaking out. Oh my God! Just thinking about it right now. I was taking it. I was screaming. That's how bad it is, okay? And I was young. So it still, I didn't turn it off. It says it for cucaracha. That's how I feel about ants? Okay, yeah, everybody has their kryptonite. God, there was that one. I don't even want to. Okay.
Emotional
Yes!
damage.
Completely. I'm so emotionally damaged by cucarachas. I'll give you another example. About a few years ago, I went back. My cousin, he's like a brother to me. He got married, so I went for the wedding. So I went to Israel, and then, we were just, after the wedding, after everything, we're just sitting, all the family and, a lot of people outside, like 20 people outside, just in the backyard of somebody's house. And we're chatting and having a good time. And then my cousin got married, so his bride is she's also freaking out. She is as freaked out as I am. She was also traumatized growing up. So then one of those just, oh God, it just landed, and her and I just run, fly, and start freaking out, shaking like this. And I'm an adult at that point. So I'm telling you, I'm damaged. Okay? That's it. Stay out of Israel. It's Bugland. No, even here too. I mean, I had some situations here in my place here in Los Angeles that, but yeah, it's more common in Israel, yeah. But look, I mean, you know that, what do you have more in the world? Insects, humans, or animals? Or marines? Insects. We're infested. There's more insects than anything else. So, statistically, you are going to encounter these. It's just going to happen. I mean, sometimes I walk on the street and I see them. I mean, I just get disgusted and run away. Fish? No, insects. You have the most insects in the world. Insects, it's a proven fact. They breed like crazy. Like crazy. Like by the thousands. Fish breed fast too, but not as fast as insects. Okay, can we change the subject now? More water, so more marine life. Yeah, more marine life. I mean, they have more surface to... Marines have more territory. You have more water than land. So yes, I mean, they have more territory, but maybe over time, but still. You have... I think you have more insects. Somebody look it up. Okay, Sancho. Cucarachas are okay-ish. Let me know when you see rats bigger than a cat. I had to go understand to switch off the valve that was leaking. Place was packed with... Oh my God. That is creepy too. And those can actually harm you. And they're filled with diseases. It's ROUS's rodents of unusual size in The Princess Bride. Yeah, so a rodent of unusual size, that will freak you out. But I don't know, insects, there's something just creepy and disgusting about it. And they can sneak up on you when least expected. I guess rats too. I never actually seen a rat in, like a wild rat in real life. Go underground? Yeah, I have no intention of going underground. But hey, if the zombie apocalypse happens, I will go into the woods and underground with my bow and my husky and my throwing axes and throwing knives. What gets Revenant going in the 70 is a Picard Hue and premium dust research for self-repair. Yeah, no, I have a lot of those researches. Look, I'm fine experimenting. In fact, you actually saved me 20 minutes of my time, so I appreciate it, because now I have, I just not wasted, but like I don't have to spend that much time in the MU. So you actually gave me a discount of the time that I need to spend there. No, I'm okay with this. It was well worth the experiment, and then look, I'm not gonna even get to 100. when I get about 190, 200 from another ship that can survive there for all that time. No, I don't need to send the Revenant in here. One thing I will say, I am getting a bunch of broken parts. Not that I care about them, but that's a lot more than I normally get. The most I get with the Enterprise D is like 3.5 million. I just increased it by 30 million. So in that sense, it's good. Sausage fingers. But fish breed in cycles, and in colony queens just continually pump out eggs 24/7. Cucarachas are harmless, I know that, but they're not harmless to my soul. Okay, they actually hurt me. Okay, I'm gonna leave. They actually damaged me psychologically. I'm telling you, I'm emotionally damaged. Lieutenant Bennett was right. I'm emotionally damaged by those nasty freaking creatures. Not if you blow up. Right, that's why I'm leaving now, so I don't blow up. I only use Revenant on Polygon and Borg Armadas. Yeah, I wanted to try it out because I've seen people doing it. It's not worth it. Not for me. I have better ships than that. I became so desensitized from those insects during my 7 years in Miami. Yeah, look, I guess so. In the military, I was trained to be a combat medic. Okay? And I, believe it or not, I had fear of needles up to that point. I mean, you know, like when you have to like go for a blood test or anything like that, I was afraid of needles and IVs. It freaked me out. But part of the training is you need to train to do IVs and shots and different things, you know, when you're in the field. So we practiced on each other. We had, I mean, it was that was part of the process. So there's actually a limit that you can only get stabbed 3 times a day. But going through the training process and you get stabbed so many times and you do it so many times, I also became desensitized and the fear of needles just went away. So I can see how you can, you know, it may happen to me with insects, but it hasn't happened yet, and I have no intention of training myself to, you know, develop immunity to that. Yeah, there are a lot in Miami, I know. Well, humidity is really high there, so it makes sense. They love, just... I wanted to take a sip of water, but now... I lost my appetite. Even for water, I lost my thirst. So what are you saying? And you need to eat... No, I don't need... Free the nukes, I don't need to eat them. I don't need to do any... I want them out of my life, okay? I don't want to think about it. Can you stop talking about it? I just told... Like, seriously, I just... Stop. Just stop. Just stop. No, not licking either. Okay, you know those shows like Survivor and stuff? You know, like reality TV shows? Not that I have a plan of playing in those, in participating in those. But if there is a game that you're supposed to be eating those, and they do that in shows like Survivor, I will... Oh, sorry about that. I'm freaking out. I may actually volunteer quit at that point. But knowing myself now, because I'm so competitive, I will probably push through it and actually do what they tell me. Like, I will actually participate. Pastor, glory to the sarcophagus, and warm welcome to everyone except Scopely, because they are like heater during heat waves. Useless. Yeah! How you doing, Pastor? Good to see you on YouTube, buddy. You can go in one of the tropical countries and go for street food. Yeah, so I've heard. Oh, okay. So I took a cruise to Mexico last year with my son. And we went to a place and there was some, you know... Anyway, like, you try different things, different foods and whatever. And they also had crickets. Now, my son is an adventurous eater. He will literally try everything. I train him. When I raised him the right way, and I told him, try everything once. Worst comes to worst, it's going to be a really bad tasting bite. The best thing in the world, it will be your next favorite thing. So try everything once. You don't have to finish it, but at least taste it. And he really liked it. Like the whole approach, and he kept it all these years, and he's a very adventurous eater. Like, he will go for the weirdest things ever. So when they were offering crickets, he actually ate one. It was dead, but still, it's eating an insect. Why would you do that? It's so disgusting. Like, really, why would you do that? Ew. It had legs and everything. Oh, it's so nasty. Ugh. JB, you need to play Helldivers. It's a great bug killing experience. I don't even want to come near them to kill them. You can go in one of those. Yeah, I read the tropical one. Hit it like a button. Hey, Temporal Police, good to see you. Oh, God. They're so nasty. Madrox, remember the show Fear Factor? You would probably have to put your hand in a box full of them like 5 minutes. Oh, yeah. Did you guys watch Indiana Jones? I believe it was the second one. Temple of Doom. No. Temple of Doom. Yeah. Temple of Doom was the second one. And there's a place filled with insect, and the woman had to like to save them because they like to disarm the booby trap that they're gonna get crushed. She had to get her hands through their head, and these things were crawling on her, and then she had to pull the lever. I don't want to be there. Oh my God! Seriously. Speaking of useless and scopely promises, any news on changes to STFC? Not anything new. More of the same. Bastard. Let's this Trashpoint part 2. Thank God it came to an end, and let's see what happens with part 3. I will keep you updated. Free the nukes. Take him to Thailand or China. Cucarachas are used in various dishes and are considered a type of comfort food. We have a plan to go to Japan, and I told them, you have a free pass. You eat whatever you want. Madrox just covered the cricket and chocolate. Yeah. Look, again, there's nothing unhealthy about it. And look, if it's a matter of survival, if it's a matter of, honestly, if you're in a situation, if you're stuck on an island, that's the only thing you can eat, I will do what is necessary. Okay? But if it comes to preference, if it's not between life and death, I will pass. Okay? Even a game show, I will probably pass. Only life and death can change my mind. To be fair, some insects are probably more clean than, let's say, pigs and cows. Yeah, well, I don't eat pigs either. And cows. I mean, I do eat cows. I love steaks and shish kebabs and whatnot. And beef and burgers, of course. No, pig I don't eat because it's a filthy animal. It's very filthy. Maybe cleaner than cows, but I'm conditioned to eat cows. I don't get food where the fish is semi-dead. Still moves on your plate. No. So, I mean, I love sushi. I mean, I love like salmon cut roll. I like it with soy paper rather than seaweed because I don't like the seaweed after flavor. Yeah, and I love ponzu sauce. So it's soy sauce with like a lemon zesty taste to it. I like it like that. I'm okay with that. It's not as healthy though, because I mean, you know, they do give you always warning, like if you eat raw stuff, raw fish or whatever, it may be health risky, but it still tastes good. I don't get the food where, oh yeah, I read that. My son likes cricket. He ate a lot in China. Yeah, I guess. I mean, look, that I can understand. I mean, some people like it. Starship Troopers. Yeah, Starship Troopers, well, those didn't freak me out. I mean, they're an alien giant big one. I have a problem with them. You know. That shape. Again, it's traumatized from a young age. I know exactly where it's coming from. I could go to, like, hypnosis or whatever. I could probably try to cure myself. But I just took the easy way out. I will just avoid it. And if I ever come across it, I will use my vacuum. And that's it. Problem solved. Creative thinker. I love cow. Pig is filthy. Not as filthy as a cow, but I love cow. Yeah. Hey, Sincori, what's up? Alrighty. As a rancher, I can tell you pigs, given the right conditions to live are by far cleaner than all farm animals, with the exception of the cat. Yeah, so here's the thing. Being born and raised in Israel, by default, you don't have access to pig and shellfish. I mean, you need to go out of your way because almost all places by default are kosher. So to go to an unkosher place that serve those things, you need to go out of your way and look for them. Most places just don't carry it because it's not that popular. So for 22 years, I wasn't exposed to it at all. So I came here, I tried bacon, I tried those things, I just didn't like the flavor. I tried ham, I just didn't like the flavor. So I'm like, I'm already conditioned not to like it, I just won't eat it. And then I watched Pulp Fiction, and, you know, Pulp Fiction, like, they made the argument that it's a filthy animal, so that just made sense. Now just getting hungry? Yeah, go, make yourself something. It's lunch. Well, not. I have an hour before lunchtime, so. You like gach? Gach. What is it? It's worms. What is it? And do they actually serve actual gach anywhere? I know. I watched the episode that Riker ate gach. He actually liked it. He really got assimilated with the Klingons. Like he dove into their culture. I think Riker, again, I'm not a Trekkie, but from the 5 seasons I watched of The Next Generation, I really respect Riker. And Picard, of course. But, I mean, Riker just really, like, well-written character. Well played, too. You can avoid cucarachas, but cucarachas cannot avoid you. Yeah, true, Susan. You love lamp? Zero G's, I don't know what you're talking about. You always try new food? Yeah, then try one of those crickets and... Yuck. Pigs are filthy because they are domesticated and kept in improper spaces. If they were. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know enough history about pigs. You can try boar if you know hunters. Well, I mean, I do archery. I was thinking about it. I know some people that, some hunters that go. I may be going with them, but I'll probably go for turkeys first. Like, maybe I'll hunt a turkey, and then if I do hunt, it's going to be eaten completely. Like, that's actually a service. You take it to a butcher shop, and so you hunt, you get it to whatever, the butcher, and they actually do all the dirty work. They clean it, they cut it, they freeze it, and they ship it to your house. So then you can get whatever you hunted already sliced and ready to go, and then you can just, you know, grill it and feed it to your family. So it's not going to go to waste. Pigs sunburn easily. Why people think they are dirty? I guess it's just, you know, from probably Hollywood. Like, every time you see a movie with pigs, they're really filthy and dirty. Off topic, G6 rare miners, yay or nay? Nay. For me, nay, because my income is high enough. And I also skipped the G5 rare ones too. Because usually by the time I reach 58 or 68, because I'm investing in my mining economy so much, it's already so high that there's no need for me to actually go for them at that point. And I would rather save my faction credits for the next generation generic miner. So that's how I do it. But if you can afford them, if you want to try it, you can build one. For me, there's no practical use for it. Sancho, do you know in that episode when he tried Klingon food, he made a mistake? He ate the worm instead of the jelly worms? Oh, really? Wait, that when they were filming it, or like, are you talking about behind the scenes, or like actual, like that was like part of the plot? How can you live without the bacon? I just, again, I didn't have access to bacon for 21 years. I tried both pig bacon and turkey bacon, and I just don't see any. It's like okay, I know it's controversial. It's like a salt stick for me. It's a fat salt stick. I like my breakfast without it. And besides, I'm already used to not having meat with breakfast. I don't like meat with my breakfast. My stomach needs to wake up, so. But I tried bacon cheeseburgers. Again, it's just not. It's not amazing for me. I know everything tastes better with bacon. I know, but not for me. It's not like. It's just It's not this. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just for me. That's all. Yeah. Oh, you told it in the video? Oh, nice. Wow. That's yeah. Wow. I didn't know that. That's a fun fact though. Pigs are filthy because in hot climate they are most likely have infected meat. Turkey bacon is not good. I would agree that if you have to choose one, pig bacon is better. I would agree with you there. Okay, should I try a different ship now? Wait a minute, let's see. Yeah, tier 11, huh? If I use the efficiency... No, that's not going to be enough either. Okay, so I can't even tier up the NSCA. Yeah, no, that's why I'm stuck. It's really only 2 ships that I can send there. It's this one and the Enterprise D. Nah, I'll skip it for now. I've done 2 runs. Plant grow bacon. Yeah, right. It's not the same. You want to go for the real thing. Tier 11, yeah, it's too low. It doesn't even have the warp range. That's true about most animals, including rabbits, deer. Yeah, possibly, yeah. Well, but honestly, I mean, look, it doesn't matter really so much how filthy the animal is. It is when you eat it, it's clean. I hope you eat it clean. Enterprise D should be 30 minutes full synergy. Yeah. But I sent the E now because then the D, I can do it with... I showed it on my video. I don't know if you watch my... It's a Raining Sigma Speed Ups video. But this is the crew. And I have field repair on it. So I do repair 2 or 3 times and that's enough. But because I don't even want to do field repair anymore because it's extra clicks and I don't have to. So I just send this one. And that's enough. Okay, let's see events. I think I'm missing something. Oh, yeah, this one is heroic. Okay. So, I know what I'm going to do. I will recall another ship. Well, yeah, I'm going to do it with 3 ships. Let's learn something. I'll show you how I do this with my free-to-play, but with the ships that I have. And the crews that I use. And how it works for me. So, let's set up over here. Gach isn't clean. How dare you? I want to try fake gach, but I don't want to actually eat gach. Like the actual worms. I have one sign in my kitchen. Bacon is my love language. Ah, man, they call Jane nice. No, I know. Bacon is super popular. And to be honest, if you're conditioned to eat it since you were a kid, I can totally see why you would love it. They should be squirming. Ugh. Yeah, they're raw. You actually eat them raw. Okay, so this is going to be the Enterprise. So I send my Enterprise to auto farm over here because the 66 system actually drops the rare currency from them. So I do need that one. And then the other 2 I'm going to send to these systems. Now I don't think I have any more of that reduction in hazard. Yeah, I ran out. So yeah, the reason I will send them here because they can live forever here. Like I have more resistance than anything. Can probably send it to 62 to be honest. So I'm gonna send my other 2 best ships, which is the Max Enterprise D and the Tier 3.5 Velox. And as far as crews. Okay, so the Enterprise is going to have this. We're going to put this and then some below deck goodness. Oh no, I already have mitigation. I think this, I don't even know if this one works, but I'll throw it in just in case. This one definitely works. Crit definitely works. Nurse Chapel, Erwin. Nurse Chapel is up. Yes, she's up. I read your mind. I knew it as soon as I saw her. And then let's throw some health for make sure the mitigation is up there. Okay, great. So this is going to go here, and it doesn't even take hazard damage. Now this one is the stronger ship. So what I'm going to do here... Okay, so I need mitigation. So this is my mitigation. I don't have that many under deck slots. So this is my mitigation. Below deck... The best I can do... I will need some crit up here somehow. Self-heals. Okay, definitely him. Maybe self-heal. And then... This for stats. And then I need crit, right? So let's see what I can... Maybe Khan if I have him. Crit chance. He's out on a mission. Can I speed it up? Yeah, let me speed it up. Hold on, I'm catching up on the chat in a second. Let me just send these out. Yeah, let's try this one. Because again, I'm just going for 60, so it can be there all day. Okay. Ace in DC. Problem with bacon is it used to be the cheapest part of the pig, and they didn't know how to sell it until a marketing company came along in the 80s and convinced us it was the better than it is. Yeah, but I mean, even though they did that, people still enjoy the taste. I mean, they can convince you that it's good, but if you enjoy the flavor, are you suggesting that the flavor enjoyment is psychological in this case? It doesn't actually taste good? Because I'm a person that wasn't convinced by it, and I ate it and I didn't like the flavor. So are you saying that if you weren't brainwashed, is that what you're saying? Medical Jane, how do you effectively use transigen mining tokens at 70? Miners either have the speed or the cargo space. Hard to make it worth it. I think I know which exo you're talking about. Is it no. Which mining token? There's more than one type of pig. Pigs that are raised for meat and those that are raised for fat. Okay. Bacon can be stored for a long time and has high calories. Yeah. Definitely high calories and fat. It's just not healthy, period. I mean the token space. Oh, okay. I don't go to token space. Because I have like maybe 9 of them and I don't really need it. I'm getting everything I need from here. Okay, so when this one dies, I'm actually going to send it to the 62. So here's how I approach transigen. First off, some things here are definitely worth pursuing, but they're not amazing. So I go single refine on everything. I go single refine here, and single refine here, and single refine here. As well here, single refine, even though I have 1.8 million, single refine, and single refine. Okay? And that's enough. Because the only thing that I'm actually pursuing here from the artifacts are these 4. And I actually have a net gain of the rare transigen, refined rare transigen. I have 874 right now. And I do single refine of this as well. So 30. So 120. I spend 120 every day. I'm in good shape. I ignore all the rest because they have other sourcing mechanics. And the other 2 I'm pursuing are these 2. And that's it. That's how I do it. So if you don't need to use the token, don't use the token. That's my advice. Retro Fury. The problem with all of it is that living being has to be murdered for all of it. At those points, we don't need meat as there are other ways of getting nutrients. Farming animals is detrimental to the environment. I would agree with you, and I would agree that we have other alternatives. And I'm also not going to lie. Look, growing up in Israel, shish kebabs is a big thing. Shawarma is a big thing. I eat meat a lot there. So many dishes, so many things that my grandmothers used to make. Amazing things with meat. I'm conditioned to enjoy meat. I don't want to pass on it. And I'm not really justifying it nowadays. But let's put it this way. A wolf. Full circle to furries. A wolf in the woods. He will hunt for it. He will kill to get the food. So we are, hunting in different ways. I'm not justifying it. I'm saying, yeah, I agree. Look, I think, I really respect people that actually are either vegan or vegetarian and trying to, save lives. And I admit that I like the flavor too much to actually take that path. But I do respect people that do that. I think they are saving lives. Literally, they're saving lives. 200 years ago, your food was there to bot starve for most people. Bot starve? I don't know, maybe it's a typo. Okay, I gotta catch up on the chat. Okay, Worf. In Denmark, there are more pigs than people, and we export a lot of bacon. Yeah, and it's popular. Yes, the pigs are raised for fat in the old times. You would use some of the fat with the ashes and other things to do mates. Oh, wow. So many things. Opposite again. Yeah, okay, we can be opposite. Medical Jane agreed. They have to park my faction miners for a week in token space, or else send a Selkie for a slight speed boost. What's the point? Poorly constructed. Yeah, poorly constructed, I would agree. I mean, the GM admitted himself that they missed the mark on this, and there you go. We're all in agreement there. Erwin, you may be on the opposite on this one, but we agree. Lexo, the ones for status PvE.
Hello there.
Apex Barrier. Hello there, Mr. Trekkie. What's up? Oh my god, I can't keep up with the chat. PvE Apex Barrier have only intransigent free sourcing. Yeah, you have some exclusive ones for there. Kellenvor, what's up? Just got all the artifact masteries to tier 11 today. Pretty nice. Congratulations. Jane, Circle of Life. Oh my god. Oh, I can't. Talking about brainwashing people into enjoy flavor foods. That's how I feel about spinach kale. I could go on, yeah. I like spinach though. Probably because of Popeye. Terra Striker, get Jordy's visor. Yeah, I already have it maxed. Most people eating meat would never kill animal to eat it. They hunt with their wallets. You basically, when you go to the supermarket and you buy meat there, you actually pay. You buy it with your dollars, and then somebody else, they need to replenish it. So then you basically hunt with it. It's just taking the blue pill. Exactly. People have been totally brainwashed to condition to eat meat. I agree. I am brainwashed and I admit it. I'm aware of it and I admit it. Dustin, I need all the latinum I can grind, so when I get Squall, it will be double pulling plus... Yeah, once I get the Squall, I will probably also go for double pulling. That's a good point. Suzanne, retrofit reprise before you open your teeth. 4 of them are designed for predators to bite meat pieces for living creatures. You can't say that. Yeah, look, I mean, we have the ability to eat meat. It is nutritious for us. But if you have other alternatives that you enjoy, absolutely. But again, nature was designed for... You have a food chain in nature. The marines, fish, and the fish. There's a bigger fish that eats a little fish. You have a food chain. That's the game designer, the creator, whoever you believe in, designed it this way. Complaints, send it to the game designer. Facts, humans are bad for the environments. They are in many other ways. Not for the food. In other ways, yes. Mashed potatoes. Only reason people don't kill their own for their food is because we live in a society where we don't have it. You only need to look back through history to know that this hasn't always been the case. Yeah, we don't have to eat food, but the caveman, if cornered and need to hunt something, they did it. The Native Americans did it. I mean, they ate buffalo. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, you are taking a life, yes. Yes, but that's the food chain. Sorry. I mean, we humans managed to bring themselves to the top of the food chain. But if you take just an uneducated person and you throw them in the middle of the jungle, they can't function. Talking meat... Nowadays, I mean. What? Talking meat is almost as touchy as politics. Yeah, I don't want us to say who's right and who's wrong. This is personal preference, okay? So yeah, let's respect each other's opinions here. Spending the day just doing armadas, I have hopes to eventually making Ops 57. Well, go for it, man. Captain Jack. Yeah, push up. You'll be fine. I admire vegetarians. I just couldn't do it. The strong do what they can, and the weak suffer what they must. Yeah, look, it's not... I don't like the game design, per se, when it comes to the food chain. I have complaints about that. But, the creator created it in a certain way, and we need to play the game, and everybody plays the game the way that makes them happy. I respect people that go vegan. I do. Or vegetarian, yeah. Yeah, dude, just Serene Squall, no FOMO. Yeah, no FOMO, exactly. We're actually going to get it faster than 100 days. They've been dropping different BPs here and there. So we're probably going to get it in 75 or 80 days, which is kind of cool. Medical Jane, slow clap. The global game designer made it that way. Don't fight the design. We still have freedom of choice. You can still choose what you eat. So they designed it this way. We have certain teeth that are there to process it. Our system can process it, but it doesn't mean that you must do it. You still have a choice. From day one, humans have been bad for the environment. Yeah, again, it's a choice. Erwin, you are wrong. You are wrong. Just sit down and be wrong. And buffalo still existed until white people came along. Yeah, I mean, meat was rather not eaten. Yeah. One thing I will respect the Native Americans that whenever they went for buffalo, Dances with Wolves is a good movie with Kevin Costner if you guys haven't watched it. And they respected the animal, like they made use of every aspect of the buffalo. They used the fur for coats and, you know, for warmth. They made certain things from, you know, whatever, the bones and yeah. I mean, if people hunt, they need to actually utilize the animal and not just do it for sport. You know? That's my opinion. Anyway, can I ask STFC question? I saw Rev Deuce's video about what to prep in order to go to G5. What's your take on that? It seems quite a lot. Yeah, he made a video. He usually makes video also what you need for G6. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it because there's a difference between what you need and what you want. Okay? So, the lists that not just him, other people describe of what to do before, a lot of it is under the want category. If we just look plain math and what's necessary, it's very little. I don't agree with it. For G6, I'm a minimalist. Get a G5 epic to tier 4 and move forward. That's the only thing you need. Rep-wise, you're going to be okay because if you build a G5 epic ship, then you have enough rep to quickly get the Selkie. So that's really the only thing you need. I didn't even watch the full video because I kind of know where this is going, and I usually read the spreadsheet, so I didn't watch that particular video, so I don't know exactly what he covered, but I'm willing to bet that a lot of it is under the want category, and I don't think it's necessary. I just don't think it's necessary. Yeah, and Jules Verne and I are planning to collab soon enough, and it's going to be related to progression, of course, because... So once we have that set in stone, I will let you know, and we're probably going to be covering everything. Everything. Do you know where the void tokens can be found? I don't. Are we talking about... Yeah, I think I know what I actually have the same question. Collect 1,000 void tokens. I have no idea. Please, if you find out, please let me know. I don't know. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, when you guys get the squall, will I get my second? Who knows? Maybe. Free the nukes. Well, we do... What? We use the lips and a-holes of cows to make hot dogs? The rest goes to dog food. Okay, that's too much information. Yuck. Ugh. I want love. Okay, you will get love. You will get love. You will get squall. You will get another squall. You get all the love you need. Okay? If squall is your love language, you will get a squall. If bacon is your love language, you'll get bacon. I'll do this later. A G5 epic tier 4 doesn't have enough warp. It's true, Lexel. It doesn't have warp range, but you don't need warp range. You're looking at a guy that have done it with an Enterprise D that was my primary ship for all of my G6 journey. You don't need warp range. Use relocation tokens. You summon. You throw Grush on the deck. You use Kirk's ability of second star to the right. You're gonna be okay. You don't need it. You don't need it. You really don't need it. Equilinus, what's going on? If you're going to hunt for sport, I only see it as fair if you go hand-to-hand. You beat a wolf in a hand-to-hand fight. That's impressive. You kill a wolf with a gun. That's a pass, in my opinion. Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like, even before we had guns, what I read a book one time. Forgot what it's called, but it was describing like how Homo sapiens got himself on top of the food chain. Like, you had actually other subspecies of humans, but we were evolved in the sense of communication. So if the other sub-human species, it's theoretical, right? I don't know if it was proven. We're able to communicate. Let's say there's a wolf or a crocodile by that river. we were able to communicate. There's a crocodile or a wolf over there. Their habit is being there between, you know, this time to this time of day. And we were able to communicate and coordinate. And that's how we were able to climb up. Okay, I'm going to have to move forward with the chat. If I miss your thing, please retype it. Also, you can also do DTI and stuff. You lose progress. Alexel, I did not lose progress. And I did it with a tier 4 epic ship. It is against conventional thinking in this game, but it's very possible, and I covered it in my videos, and I will be able to elaborate more. Mine was tier 4 when I joined. It was tier 4 for a long time, and then eventually it became slowly tier 12. But even as tier 4, I used Cerritos buff, I used certain things, and that was before the DTI building with the creeping. Okay, it's much easier now. I'm telling you, I guaranteed, I'm telling you, it's very possible. Mandicall Jane, I'm up 67, 68 in about a month. Sigma Par Steel is the bottleneck. But 335 days to shipyard 70. Oh god, it's moving so fast. If I get 400k par steel a day, what do you think average per day can be? Maxing ripples. Yeah, well, Sigma par steel, you're gonna have to go to other lengths of getting it. So one thing that I did to increase my Sigma steel income, I'm still claiming them every day, this and this, okay? If you're an arena player, you may need to actually reduce your income on Sigma speed-ups and actually switch to this over here. Also convert the vanilla to regular. They're just, every time you see steel, go for steel. For choice tokens, go for steel and ore. You do what you gotta do. Catching up. I agree that the squall will be faster, but that's because all the free ones we got in missions. That's not long-term timeline, nor is there true engagement-based sourcing path. 5 BPs and flashpoints in 5 minutes of work. Yeah, then wait till next week. Oh, wait, flashpoints are canceled. Yeah, no, look, you get it when you get it. I don't complain. I don't bitch and complain anymore because it doesn't matter to me. If there's a free-to-play path, I'll get it. If there isn't, there isn't. I don't have the second builder. I don't have the second researcher. I will not have them for a very long time. It's been years since they released a $5 second builder, and it's still not free. I'm okay with it. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining anymore. I just don't care. It doesn't exist. It takes away from my fun if I complain about it. So if there's something I can do, great. If there's nothing I can do, okay, I just move on. I criticize them, but then I move on. I can't change them. I can only change myself. Is the void information available on STFC.space? Retro Fury, I have no idea. I'm looking for it, so you actually reminded me. I would like to know where it's coming from, because I have no idea. So somebody, please, if you know where the void tokens come from, tell me. Tell us. No, this is not it. It's over here. For the last mission. This. Wait, we're having an argument? Mashed potatoes, sure. You said and Buffalo still existed until one man came along. Buffalo still exists today, period. Okay. Let's stay respectful. I didn't realize that talking about food can turn into something heated. It's not political, but it's heated. Let's just respect each other's opinion. That's all. Let's just play nice. Thank you. Gotta get back into arenas. 42k a day. Par steel max in Terran distance. Yeah. Yeah, get back into the arenas and claim it. It's good for you. Free the nukes. If you think about it, basically the Neanderthal found us hotter. Basically good blue cheese. Yeah. That mission will continue when G7 comes out. Okay. So this one is to be continued. This one's to be continued. And this one, future, is also to be continued. So I graduated all my... I can actually archive this too. I wish I could archive this one, but I can't. But yeah. Yay. It's done. Completed something. Hey, Roger, what's up? How far along are you in the premium mirror dust research as a free-to-play? Let me show you. I don't think I answered the building question, so let me do that. Yeah. So I do the 12-hour one for materials, but right now my main focus is on specialty buildings that require G6. So I do one a day because I still complete the daily. So I focus on these. I focus on these. That's my focus right now. And whenever there's a 12-hour event, then I build one that requires actual materials. So this, I got my scrapyard last time, for example, and I'll keep going this way. Okay, so as far as research and the mirror dust. Mirror, yeah. Okay, so still working on this. Right now, this is locked. I was focusing on these for a while, but now I'm actually the gated situation here. I need the NSCI protector to tier up, so that will happen when it happens. So I'm catching up on the other ones. As far as premium, now the regular mirror is obviously all done. I didn't do the Voyager because there's no need. This is a cosmetic. I don't care. I can probably finish it like when there's a research event. And Rift Keys, I don't care. And this one, I don't want to spend it on this. Okay, so now premium dust, I'm still, as an arena player that I'm just about to deplete all my premium dust income, I'm still missing a bunch of them. This was my primary focus because I wanted the efficiency. Once I got to like station efficiency 200% for Sigma and, you know, and 100% for parts, for materials. So this was my focus and I'm working on the top area. So that's where I stand. Void tokens for missions. I thought it was G5 missions. Thank you for the info. Yeah. Ardita viral enlist kills them. Are we still talking about that? They're talking about links, maybe wolves. Okay, I'm out of context, so I'm not really following the replies. If you need to involve me in it, just say something. The problem is that anything that eats deer is also going to be an issue for small humans. The bottom line, people should just eat whatever they want, period. Like, that's really it. There's no... Oh my god! Why? Why? Why did you do that to me? Why? No, it wasn't you. It was SNDC. That's the worst one. The timing was perfect. I did not see it coming. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want my 11-year-old running into lynx or wolves. What if it was a werewolf? Would you agree to that? You are doing a good job handling all those multiple topics. Cucarachas, pigs, cows, environment, evolution, and even STFC. Who needs mods? Yeah, I think I have some mods, but I don't think they're on right now. If any of you wants to volunteer and be a mod, please say something and hit me up on Discord, !Discord, or anywhere. Just please, because look, I love it. Like, I have at least 100 people now every stream between both platforms in average, and at least, and it's a lot. I can't do it all. I can't do it all. I do my best, but I can't do it all. And if, let's say, if I do arenas, if I'm really involved in like gameplay, there's no way I can do it all. So I need TTS. Okay, I'm putting notes, and I'm gonna. I need additional mods in TTS, and I'm gonna make TTS plus more mods. Yeah, I need TTS. I do. Well, the advice would be a balanced diet. Yeah, everything's about balance. Yes. Don't overeat meat. Don't overdo anything. Like, if I could live on desserts, I'm such a sweet tooth when I go on a cruise. Like, I have to try by the end of the cruise, I have to try every single dessert. I can eat desserts all day! Thank you, MJ Had. I can eat desserts all day. Let him cook. Hannibal Lecter. Oh, we're talking about Hannibal Lecter. Oh, yeah. No. So, Silence of the Lambs was good, but then when they kept going with the there was one Hannibal movie, I didn't like it so much. The Silence of the Lambs was such a psychologically disturbing movie, but really, really good. I need more sound alerts? Yeah, I do. Okay, name some. What sound alerts do you guys want to see? TV series were also okay? Yeah, I never watched it. I was a health coach for... I almost read it Roach. I was a health coach for... found out what... Free the nukes, I blame you for that. Found out how intensely people care about food. I only ate 4 meals this week. Fasted the rest of the time. Not easy to disconnect, but every meal amazing and memorable. I ate his liver with some fava beans and nice Chianti. Chianti. So you are like Captain America of desserts. I can eat those all day. If they were healthy, I would. But I stop myself because I know it's not healthy, and I do care about my fitness and my health. I'm a long-distance runner. I go to the gym. I'm an active guy. I do archery. I do other active things. I go, I jump trampolines. Like, yeah, I mean, it's not good for me, so but I could literally eat it all day. Furry sounds? Okay. And some gunshots. Okay. Okay. Taking notes. Furry shots. Furry sounds. And gunshots. I like those. Those are great. Okay, what else? Name them. Name them. Shrieking. No, I'm not. Susan, there's no. Okay. I will not bring cucaracha related crap. I'm not. I'm telling you that the jump scare is one thing. Okay, it's creepy, but it's not disturbing. Like, really, you don't understand. You don't understand how psychologically damaged it is to me. I am not bringing those in. Baby Shark, it's overused. It's overused. Pirate sounds, okay. Pirate sounds, I like that. Pirate sounds. What else? AI Celebrity GTS. Yeah, but I need some help setting it up. Anybody knows how to set it up? I've been working on my real life stream so much that I didn't have time to research anything else. Car alarm? Yeah, car alarm, okay. I like the whatever the horn, the old car horn. I like that one. I will do that one. Shields up, red alert. No, I don't like that one. Dramatic look gopher. What else? Lizard? No, lizard is what's her name? It's Bomb Diggity's thing. It's on mine. It's on mine. Let me recall these before I get sniped with no. So R is the button to recall on the mod, and I accidentally press T, and T takes you to the event. So that's a trick for you guys to see. So you see this winner thing? This is actually a good opportunity to show you. If I hit on the events section right now, it will claim the win. But if you have the mod and you press T, you bypass that. And there are ways that you can use this in your favor. Scopely, I dare you to F with this one too. Werewolf Howl. Totally. That was brilliant, Susan. Yes, definitely. Everyone's thing. It's an everyone's thing, a lizard? I don't know. Raise the sails, full speed ahead. Maybe some pirate stuff. Pirate stuff. Full speed ahead. Yeah, I can totally put I can do some, you know, Captain Jack Sparrow stuff. I like that. The only thing is, sound alerts is limited. Yeah, I have great ideas. No, this is great. Oh, I'm not a furry? Me saying that? Okay, somebody has a clip of me saying I'm not a furry. I can probably record myself and do it. Yeah, I'll just record myself. I'll just record myself. My tummy feels the pain already. The grasshopper would be better. No. Oh, God. No, nasty. Free the... No! Manacle, Jane! I'm so not doing the free the cucarachas thing. No! Kill them all! Burn them all! You gonna start drinking with those pirate sounds? Probably. I mean, look, when I wear this costume to like a costume party and there's alcohol, I only order rum drinks. It has to be like, I get into character because, you know, pirate. Rum. That's how it works. If you plan on having repeating visitors on Mondays, arenas may be a special redeem for them. Elaborate. What do you mean? So, for people to... But the people that join on arenas, they actually don't... They go on Discord voice. They actually don't hear the sound alerts. So, how... What do you mean? There's pirate songs where you can get inspiration. Okay, yeah. And post it on my Discord too, whenever. Here, exclamation point Discord. If you're on YouTube, go to my profile and my Discord is there. Because I'm looking for more ideas. It's time for me to actually add more stuff. And I like a lot of these ideas. I took notes here. Let me send these back. All right. And I still need to work on the Saliban hunt, right? Okay, so this will have to be sent back. If they don't hear sound alerts, I don't... Yeah, no, they don't. Because if you're on Discord, you're only hearing whatever's on the Discord call. So they hear myself and other guests that are on the Discord call. But they usually, to don't overlap, to don't hear it in echo or twice, they just mute the Twitch stream. They still watch the Twitch stream, but they mute it. So because they mute it, they can't hear the sound alerts. Beam me up, Scotty. Apparently not good. No, I mean, I can put Star Trek stuff, but I'm if you notice, I'm going more generic. Stuff that I enjoy and like because, you know, it gets me excited. But also because, and I don't mean to sound grim about it, but we honestly don't know what's going to happen. What's the fate of STFC is going to be. We don't know what's going to happen here. We don't know how long it's going to last, if it's going to last. We don't know who's going to quit, who's going to stay. We just don't know. And I don't limit myself to one game. And hence my channel is called JB's Free-to-Play Realm. It's not associated with Star Trek per se. Today, Star Trek is my thing, is my primary game. If one day it changes to something else, or I do real life streaming and that becomes like a subdivision of my streaming career, I want to keep the options open. So that's why I kind of don't overdo Star Trek stuff. That's why. Star Trek is not just a game. It's very true. It's a philosophy, right? Captain Picard said, I remember some of the lines. He said, the Prime Directive is not just a directive, it's a philosophy. That was so brilliant. That was such a good line. No, I know. I actually learned a lot. So I wasn't a Trekkie before, and then I downloaded the game, and I became a semi-Trekkie by just, you know, through the content and also watching some shows. And I started watching. I only watched The Next Generation because of it. And I learned a lot from Star Trek as far as just my mindset became evolved thanks to it. So I'm very grateful, actually. I think Star Trek has a lot of wisdom in it. He has a lot of good remarks. Yes, yes. I need to continue watching it. There are just so many shows now that... the last show I watched was with Pierce Brosnan and Mobland. Mobland was great. Mobland was good. And then now I'm looking for another show. There's just so many current ones that I need to watch that I haven't watched. I think I need to watch The Pit. That's another one. Yeah, I don't have that much time to watch shows. Otherwise, I would totally go back to Next Generation and finish it. I got to the point where Picard was taken by the Borg and came back, and a few episodes after that, I stopped. Just started Alien Earth. I haven't heard much about it. Okay, can this one die so I can send it back? Let's check the other tabs. Okay, season passes. Oh, okay, I need to do a... I may be supporting group raves this weekend for some of my alliance mates, so I'll be running it with them instead of doing solo. Because I'm kind of trying to keep all my solos, so whenever I get my cube to tier 16, I will be trying the 60 epic. So they will go up in value for me. Oh, I gotta do domination. Okay, let's... Ship XP. Yeah, let's spend some ship XP. That will be the easiest way of doing it. I'll go for the ships that usually it's much harder for them to gain level. Like Jellyfish doesn't gain as much XP whenever I send it. JB, have you seen the game The Altars? I think you'd love it. I haven't. Tell me a little bit about it. And we can watch the trailer. Let me look it up. Do you have a link for me? Jelly levels, fine in Texas Space. They're fine in Texas Space, but the highest I can send it is to level 48. And I'd rather use that farming to send ships to level 60, because that's the highest yield. I will still send it to level 48, but it's still getting less than a 60. So, since I need to spend ship XP, and I have 76.5 million right now, I will spend it on this ship, because this one is more... takes longer for me to level it up, because the net gain, the overall net gain of ship XP, takes longer. Jelly will die in 53 plus. If you can get it that high. Ooh, yay. I finished the... oh, that was good. I finished the overflow. By the way, treasury is another thing that you're not going to see me cashing in until G7 comes out. I'm so not cashing it in. Okay, so this season pass I will take care of. This one is done. This one is ignored. This one is ignored. This one is working on it. Ticketed is ignored. This one, I think everything is completed. Yes, excellent. Moving on. Done, done. I need to do anomalous phenomena. No problem. And this one is done. You can always rift higher? Yes, you could. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. I can totally rift higher. I'm glad you mentioned that. Let's see how it does. Well, I'm not going to do it now because I'm working on another one, but that's... I totally overlooked it. And I really appreciate you mentioning that. Your character is the only survivor of space accident. So for help the quantum computer clones, you import the mind of your alternate reality versions of you. It's a lot about philosophy of how one person can take many different paths in life. Okay, can I watch a trailer? I want to watch a trailer. I think I found a trailer. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it's a 1-minute trailer. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, let me set this up. Let me set it up here. I want to make sure that there's not going to be any echo. So how do I do this? Okay, I need to pause the music. We're going to watch it together. Okay. Stop the music. And desktop audio is on. And let's try it. How's this? It's good, right?
What if all my decisions were right? What if I did the good thing? What if I don't want to change anything? And what if I was wrong? What if...
Ooh, there's a demo.
You could decide.
There's a demo already out? Oh, that's awesome, dude. It's a pass? I mean, I'll try the demo. I mean, the concept, I like the concept, but I mean, honestly, the gameplay, it will come down to gameplay and if the game is fun to play. I'm having fun with Dune Awakening. I mean, the Deep Desert is such... The game changed for me now. Going to the Deep Desert, I mean, the risk at the Deep Desert is insane. You have sandstorms all over the place. You have PvP going on. It's crazy out there. The concept is intriguing. No, I'm going to try the Altars and adding into my notes, the Altars demo. Maybe I'll even play it online one time. Like, you know, we'll play STFC and then maybe we'll switch to it and test it out. I don't have it installed now, but I'll prep for it actually. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. I'll announce whenever I'm planning to do it. It was full released in June. Oh, it was already. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the trailer is old. Okay. I'll try the demo, and if it's good, I'll buy it. Elite Dangerous seems interesting. Don't know that one. Yes, look, I looked it up. Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out for sure. I love Dune Awakening, but all the people I played with left at the endgame. Yeah, I really play it solo. I don't have time because STFC and content creation is so involving for me. I just log in, do a little bit of stuff, and log out. So I don't really play it hardcore. I play very efficiently. I mean, efficient play style, but I play it solo. So I don't really group up or do that much PvP or didn't join the guild or anything. Yeah, it's kind of like I kind of play it like an offline game in a way. I sell stuff on the auction house there. So I do interact with people indirectly, but I mostly do like my own stuff. So Free the Nukes, are you playing it? Which server are you on? A biotic factor may be up your alley. So many games, man. Yeah, that's just a lot. So yeah, right now it's really Dune Awakening. When I do STFC whenever I finish my daily task, and then some Dune Awakening, and then that's it. And then I live life. My gaming time is already accounted for. But I would love to play some demos online with you guys and see, you know, maybe there's another game that I can actually play more instead of Dune Awakening. Really, I mean, until Op 70, I'm still playing this game. I'm still doing certain things, but I'm playing less. I've been playing less. Less engagement time in the game here. So I play when I'm with you guys online, streaming. And Oh! Damn it! God dang it! Oh! Thank you. Oh, I need to disable the audio. Desktop audio. Okay. Wait a minute. We were talking about, what were we talking about? We were talking about, you see, you distracted me. Again, not me. I know, Erwin, it wasn't you this time. You letting other people poke at me. Thank you for giving me a little bit of a discount. Yeah. Oh, yeah. How much engagement time I have in STFC? When Rev interviewed me, I was averaging 2 to 3 hours a day. When DJs interviewed me last time, I said that I increased it to 3 to 4 hours a day, and then I'm planning to bring it down. And I did bring it down to like about 2 hours a day. 2.5 right now. And really, the half of it, more than half of it, is the Mirror Universe. Really, the Mirror Universe is it. And then my dailies, I complete them in a few minutes. And the events, I skip a bunch of them. Mirror Universe. Like, once I can send 2 or 3 ships to the Mirror Universe, I'm going to cut down my time to like an hour and a half a day. Until Op 70, until G7 comes out, and then I do expect engaging more and pursuing more. So I'll probably increase it to 2 to 3 hours. But I never want it to be more than 3 hours. Weekends is a different story. Weekend is, you know, got plenty of time. So, you know, I do whatever is fun for me, and if I'm having fun playing, I'm playing more. Server Lust, Siege, Almut. Okay, I'm on... I wish we could transfer, because I don't want to start over. Siege Ramal, I think. I don't know. I need to find it. I can run it now and show you. You want me to show you? Let me throw a poll. If people say that they want to see it, then I'll do it now. Hold on a second. Let me throw a poll. And I'll show you where I'm at. Start a poll. Okay. Poll started. Poll started. Where's my OBS? There it is. Okay. Oh, we can even see it here. Yeah, we have a poll up. Oh, that's cool. That mod even shows me like, yeah. Not your music? Wait, I think they will add it transfers later. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because I don't want to start over. It's not that, I mean, it's not that labor intensive. A lot of it for me was to learn it. I mean, I think I put maybe a total of 110 hours total since the game came out. Let's just do an hour here, an hour there. Stuff like that. Okay. JP, what are you saving up your gold press platinum? I'm really just saving it for the sake of saving it right now, Dustin. Sorry I missed it earlier. You guys said like 5 minutes ago. I'm really just saving it for the sake of saving it because normally when I push ops, I do need to use it because I want to push ops fast. So I do sacrifice everything in my arsenal to push ops as fast as I can. Because the sooner I level up, the sooner I increase my income, which is paying off in so many different aspects. So right now I'm just hoarding it like crazy. I don't spend it on anything. No ship XP spend. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I'm just hoarding it like a maniac. And I'm bringing in like 300,000 a day or so. Something like that. I'm on mobile and it won't let me vote. I vote yes. Okay, Retro Fury, I will take that into account. We have one vote that says yes, which means it is worth the money. How many games give you 110 hours for the price? And I'm not even done. Like, with the releasing an expansion, I'll be playing it more. Yeah. I knew, like, when I watched people playing the beta. I mean, I love the Dune New Universe in general. I'm not a fan. I don't know all the things. I mean, I watch the movies and everything, but I love the Dune world, and I watch people playing the beta. Pirate Software played it quite a bit, and I knew I'm going to enjoy the game. I knew it. So I knew this is... I already know that this $50 is going to be... I've been getting a lot of entertainment out of it. And I did. Yeah, 110 is just the beginning, man. You hate push-ups? Why? Push-ups are great, man. You want to exercise. This is good. Okay, how's the poll doing? Yeah, looks like we have majority. Okay, let me set that up. Let me set it up. I will need to... Let's see how I do this. Let me launch the game. Oh, yeah, we have a majority that... Let me turn off this over here. I'm a little unprepared, but I can do this. Worms, cucarachas, buggy day. Yeah. Okay, it's launching. It takes time to load, but I'll set it up in the meantime. Now I need to see so you guys can hear the voice from it. I will need to enable desktop audio probably. Oh no, I can just add that. Is the game running? No. Yes, it is. Okay. Let me drag it over here. I'm gonna stop the music. And now I need to add it somehow. Application. Let's call it Dune Awakening. I got it. I'm advanced enough to the point in OBS that I can do this on the fly.
I dream of it.
Okay, let me just turn down the sound a little bit. This should be good enough. Let me close STFC. Okay, so this is my character once it shows back. Okay, so by the way, if you want to add me, James Bond is my name there too on Steam. So Limbo Citroma, that's where I am. If you like story, this game is good for most people. Wait, which one? I love the anxiety worms give you until you figure out... Oh, the worms. Yeah, you know, I kind of figured out. So right now I'm actually going for a lot of spice. I'm going for spice. It's a fun game. And the cutscenes are really good too. Is that a Scopely game too? Takes a while to start. No, it's not. I mean, it loads more. Anyway, okay. So I do an ornithopter, like you gotta have that. Tell me if I need to adjust the sound, by the way. Okay, so let's go to the deep desert. So to get to the deep desert, you just need to get out of the newbie zone. This is a newbie zone. This is my base. So I'm just gonna go here. And yeah, you need to do this. Let me check my inventory. Yeah, I have enough gas. I have enough fuel. Okay, that's fine. I also like that the survival aspect is not too punishing. Yeah, not too punishing. I mean, you still need to play smart. Probably not a mobile game. No, it's not. This is a Steam game. So right now I need to get out of the map because we want to get to the deep desert. This is a newbie zone. It's not that interesting here. Like once you level up and you figured it out. So I just need to get to the edge of the map. And that's about it. By the way, once you build the ornithopter, then the game really gets much more exciting and more efficient. Because as long as you have ground vehicles, it's too bad you don't own a PC. That's fine. Then you can look at it still, and if one day you own a PC, I really enjoy the game. Okay, so there it is, and I'm confirming that I want to go to the world map, and then it's crashing on me. That's totally fine. Let me adjust something real quick here. Okay. So, Haga Basin is the newbie zone. No, I don't want to go back. So I'm going to go to the map, and I actually want to go to the deep desert. So I'm tracking this one. Can you go away? Okay. So I just need to find a deep desert, which is usually here. There we go. So I'm just going to go here. I'm flying directly. It takes so long because there are mesh servers things, and we with Scopely did it so we could play all together. Yeah. Okay, so I'm entering the deep desert. Now it's going to load the deep desert, and I'll show you. It's insane out there, man. It's really creepy. I mean, like, really dangerous. Like, the tension level is much higher in the deep desert. Each world can support around 800 players with 20-seat servers. Each hold up to 40 players. Oh, really? Only 40 players in Sieges? Wow. That's not a lot at all. Only 40 players? Okay. So, deep desert, it's what it sounds like. It's just deep desert. So, really the main reason I'm here now, I need spice. I need spice melange. I need to refine spice. There's also refining here, too. Wait, I need to gain some more height and then speed up. So what I'm looking for, when spice spawns, what happens is you're actually going to see on the map, you're going to see like this purple cloud all of a sudden. And then you need to get there. I need more height. Rev seemingly is messaging you in game. Me? New kind of mining? Is he messaging me? I mean, let me open it on my mobile device to see what's going on. What's going on in game? Oh, in game here. Okay, I don't see anything. Anyway, I don't see any cloud right now. But there are also some resources you can only get here. So let's say I go over here, right? And I can scan with my ornithopter. I can actually scan and see what's going on here. But really right now I'm actually choked for spice. I need a bunch of it. So, yeah, titanium ore is something that I need, so... I don't want to crash. There it is, left hand on the screen. I don't see it. Where are you? That's a chat. Oh, that's Deuce. Wait. Is this the ginger? No way, dude. I didn't know he plays. Yeah, I see it. Okay. So this is how you mine. Mining here is more active, by the way. You actually need to do that. Yeah, it's a new kind of mining. Oh, wait, there's something else? Let me get this one as well. Now, as far as equipment, I do have a steel suit, because water is a thing. Okay, and I have pretty good weapons. I use a sniper rifle and melee weapon. That's really how I roll. Okay, I want to go for some spice. I don't see anything. Where you go? What? Oh, that's somebody else. No, he's talking about... That's not Rev. It cannot be Rev. He was on global chat. He wasn't even whispering me. What? Maybe just a coincidence. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think he plays this game. But there's somebody named Deuce. Anyway, so if you see a purple spot on the ground, that's spice. But I don't see any right now. Yesterday, I went to like a really heavy one. Let me show you like the battle, battle situation. So I think there's yeah, let me fly back. There are some of those ships that are like a destroyed site or whatever, that you really get good loot in there, but the battle is pretty intense in the deep desert. Damn, I don't remember where it is. I can solo... What, the medium deep desert test station? Yeah, I want to go to a... I didn't go to a test station, but I want to look for one of those, the green one. And one thing about the deep desert, every week they change everything. They actually, like, reset it. So whatever you explore now, every Tuesday, I believe, that's when... Yeah, you see, I'm still... I need to group up with people that know what they're doing, so... Let me go over there. It seems like we have some stuff going on over there. In multiplayer games are for streaming. Probably good idea to block GC and multiple... yeah. Probably. How do I stop the chat, anyway? I changed it to party. What's this? I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a PvP zone too. So you see, this is like... Go there at your own risk. I think towards the beginning we have some of those crashed ships, so I'm gonna go there. Official sieges 4,500 plus. This total is based on 227 worlds with 20 sieges each. The actual number is higher due to an additional 5 sieges in it. To early access ports. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know all these facts. But it seems like very low population for a server. I'm used to an MMO like World of Warcraft and you have tons of people in there. Even STFC, you have like, what, 2,000 people on my server? Or more? Yeah, I think over here... Anyway, just wanted to show you that. I'll just get out of the deep desert. If I don't find anything, we'll go back to STFC. Some people build their bases here, and the bases here have a decay. Like they, you know, you need to defend it, and you need to repair it, and all that stuff. Yeah, let me go back to my base. I don't see anything going on. I didn't see any spies here. So... yeah, we'll just get out of here. So to get out of the deep desert, what you gotta do is you actually need to go back to... oh, actually... well, no. There's, taxi service I can take. Right here. So I'm gonna land, and one thing you can do is you can actually, store your vehicle. It's one of my abilities. And then I can speak to this woman, and she's gonna help me fly. Can just go back.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
Yes. Fly me back to Haga Base into Anvil Trade Post.
I never miss. Let's move.
That trade post is the closest one to my base. So, there we go. I just skipped all that. Fast traveling. Every time I can take fast traveling, I take it. And then I'll show you my base, and then we'll get out of here. My creation. Takes time to load. So, Lexa, the fact that you can solo the medium deep desert, that's... yeah, that's skill. I'm sure you have good gear, but I mean, that's... your... so what, how do you handle combat? Do you usually try to go as much range as you can? Do you go combo of range and melee? I do both. Okay, so I'm gonna summon my, summon. See, I speak like a nerd. Get my helicopter. Full spice blast gear. Oh, yeah. So I just need, yeah, I need to lay it down there somewhere. And my base is that way. You run a lot and pick up a melee. Yeah, one melee at a time, later waves. There is a way to kind of trick and avoid melee. I don't know if you noticed, but if you have a melee, you know, PvE hostile, and if you actually go on a high ground, they switch to a ranged weapon. So then I can just shoot them with the sniper rifle that way. If I have multiple, like one-on-one I can handle, but if I have two or more... did I miss my base? Yeah. Okay. So this is my base. Yeah, I'll show you the outside. It's not the most impressive one. And these over here, these are actually wind power. You know, I use wind power, and I built it on a little mini cliff here. And these over here, these are water. They actually refine water. So they take the wind and you put filters in them and they create water for you. Water is very important in this game. And then I just land here. Now inside, also not too impressive, but this is, you know, I have a little bed here. And I have a little pet. Muad'Dib over there. And, yeah, I don't know what this is doing. This is where I craft stuff. So normally to save on power, if I don't use it, I just turn it off. I just leave it powered off. I got tons of water containers. This is why I refine stuff. Going down. This is where you actually take blood and you convert it to water. You can, you know. This is like a mid... I didn't really put anything in the mid-level here. But outside is where I put the wind power. I have 2 more that are deactivated right now because I don't need it. And then down below, the lower level, this is where I have some ground vehicles. And there's a balcony over there. And that's it. That's my base. Okay, I'll exit the game. Back to STFC. Let's launch it. Yeah, so the expansion, I heard that they're going to be adding a lot more story. Let me turn on the music back. Yeah, I'm going to go here. Yeah, you can do a lot of... there's going to be more story. Oh, God, really? Somebody trolled me and killed my ships. See? I was just talking about those trolls. That's what they do. And then I attack the rest of them and they complain. Okay, actually, I think we're over 3 hours. So you know what? Let's look for somebody to raid. I think it's... Who's online? We have Captain Jack Spades. I don't know any of them. Okay, so the 4 people... Well, let's see, maybe somebody else is doing just chatting or something. No, nobody from the community. Anybody you know here? Anybody you want to raid? I don't see Moose. Captain Jack Spades? Okay. We can totally do that. Okay, let's prepare the raid to Captain Jack Spades. Because it's Captain Jack. I mean... yeah, thank you all. Thank you all for all the support, for all the screams, for everything. The discussions were fun, too. Even the one about the cucarachas. Yeah, free the nukes. Yeah, pirate to pirate, that's right. Arrgh! Thank you for educating me so much about the cucaracha. I like your knowledge. And Lexol, thanks for suggesting summoning the jellyfish, too. I'm going to use that trick now going forward. Alright, I am going to... raid them out. Thank you all. I'll be tomorrow online, 5 p.m. Pacific for arenas. If you're level 66 and up, you can join my team. I don't care what your arena experience is. If you're 66 and up, you're welcome in. We always bring some people in for my community. So, see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Thanks for everything. See you soon.